Did he?
Boy.
Yes, he did. 5
That
years,
boy's
right?
5 year, 205. That boy just got paid.
That's an
For a
extension
rim
too.
runner?
So
Let me stop.
He said for
The
a
best-
rim runner.
the best defender in the league. What you mean?
Oh,
And who
How you
were?
figure that though?
I mean,
is
they
he the
could
best
claim
defender in the league? Didn't
You
Giannis
talking
win it
say that?
last year?
You talking say
Niggas
that?
niggas not saying Gobert and getting that scared to go down there. I got
That's a 3-time DPOY y'all talking about. If anything, he got the accolades for it. I feel you on impact.
He
and
won it 3
assets, but
times.
I don't want to give that to him so easily. I don't like that. I think he won it
I
twice.
mean,
Yeah,
Look,
he
all I
probably
know-
won it twice.
Two
All I
times,
know-
3 times, but still though, I mean, how many niggas in the league got that?
A couple, shit.
Look, all I know is that man. I'm not saying he ain't a great defender, even for his position. It's just
I ain't saying he
you are
deserves the money.
literally on offense. You a rim runner. Defensively, you literally in playoff games, you literally get played off the court,
205.
and you get paid $40 a year. That's tough.
Shit outrageous.
So what would y'all rather them do with Rudy then?
We can get into
I mean,
that.
he can get paid.
You can get paid. You just can't get paid $40 a year.
We can get into
Why?
that later. We can get into that later.
That's why I said I don't even want to get started.
Let's get started with the last episode, season finale of Any Given Sundays. I am your
That's a
host,
special one.
Demon. I got my dogs with me. I got my boys with me. And at this point, he's not a special guest. He damn near a regular. We got Sean Don again.
Sean
Sean
Don.
Sean Don.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Sean, you want to go?
I mean, yeah, man, let's get to it.
We doing all this for you, brother.
Before we get started, I want everybody to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Comment.
Like and subscribe, comment, share to your friends. If you want to get
Yeah,
on the
your
show,
pastors.
keep commenting. We're gonna respond. And if we like what you're saying, we might have you on for the next season. NBA season
never
starts
know.
Tuesday. So everybody be ready.
Be ready, fellas. Be ready, people. I ain't gonna take the ladies out of them.
Never know, man. Might get flued out.
Stupid ass. I let you the one doing the fluing.
All right, fellas, let's get started. We're gonna jump into NFL. Talk some footy football.
Yes,
To
sir.
start the day, man. I want to start off with, I think it was the Thursday night game, the collapse of the Oakland Raiders, a team I know for me personally.
Las Vegas Raiders. Don't be disrespectful.
Oh, my fault. I just pulled a Jon
It
Gruden.
is a difference.
Yeah.
Shout out to Oakland, by the way. They took both their teams, the Warriors
Man,
and the Raiders. But
been a rough decade.
Oakland, the Las Vegas Raiders, I'm gonna get it right. Started off the year 6-3, heading into that Chiefs games. I know we all remember. Almost won. Just barely because of the Pat Mahomes Chiefs magic. Lost the game since that. Before that game, they were 6-3, and since then they lost 4 of their last 5. They are now 7-7 on the back end, trying to look their way into the playoffs. Derek Carr just got hurt, probably gonna be out for the year with the groin injury. I think it was a groin injury.
Yeah, it was going.
Got Marcus Mariota, who got played out of
Got the
Tennessee
header.
by what's his name, Ryan Tannehill. So, is it a wrap? I think it's a wrap because their defense definitely ain't gonna hold them. And if Derek Carr out, their offense gonna take a step back, which was they saving grace. And they're still, I mean, they lost 4 of their last 5. So, I think it's a wrap.
It definitely ain't looking good at all.
It's definitely. It's Christmas season, so
From old Mariota, he gonna have to go on back to his Oregon days for them to make it to the playoffs.
They're gonna have to jump over to get into the playoffs. The team we're gonna talk about next, the Ravens.
They're not making.
They got the
They're not making
Dolphins.
playoffs at all.
They got either the Colts or the Titans, and also the other team in the AFC North who will ball, the Browns. They got jump 4 or 5 teams to.
It ain't no chance. So that's what they get. Because let me tell you something, bro. Jon Gruden, man. It's just the second half of season biting them in the ass again. I just.
Hold on. Let's slow down now. Let's not disrespect Jon.
Oh, no, I'm
$100
not.
million
Man.
$100
$100 million. I was just gonna say that he got
$100 million man.
But I do feel like that's what happened when you get somebody $100 million. 10 years, they can mess up. They can mess up a year or two.
I give you security.
He probably was smelling himself after the Chiefs game and was probably like, all right, we got. We don't need to make adjustments. And we see what happened. So it's just like I'm not gonna sit here and just poo-poo on him, but he get a little poo. That's all I'm saying.
Man,
Get a little poo.
We could possibly talk about what actually happened to the Raiders.
Talk to me.
The Raiders are a year away from being where they thought they was at when they were 6-3. And what aided in them losing 4 out of their last 5 is their whole offensive line went down with COVID. So
yeah, that's been all year.
So like you can't. It's just they are a year away. They got a lot of young talent. Josh Jacobs young. At the end of the day, they could always move on from Derek Carr, but he a low turnover quarterback. So
he get the job done for them.
Get the job done. He's serviceable. But the rest of they skill players. Like Henry Ruggs and all them. Like
Darren Waller.
They was. Ask your question.
He's a ball.
They got ball players. Bro. Can I ask your question?
Yeah.
So you blaming this on COVID then is what you giving them the COVID excuse.
I'm just
not saying the whole season for COVID, but I'm saying like the overall thing is you saying like if COVID hadn't happened, they may have been stronger than what they was. So you're gonna get them kind of not like a pet.
They're gonna finish probably 8-8 or 9-7. And I'm saying without COVID, I believe they would have been 10-6 or 11-5.
Do you give the same? Would you get the same? Would you get the same respects to Cam Newton? Is what I'm asking. Because Cam's team did have COVID.
No.
They was 500. They 6 and 7 right. They 6 and 7 right now.
They was 500 when they got
game with the Dolphins.
Are you
asking, 2 games where he didn't play?
Are you asking if I'm giving the same respect to Cam Newton or am I giving the same respect to the Patriots?
I'm guessing both. I'm really saying Cam Newton. I say Cam Newton.
I'm not giving the respect to Cam Newton because Cam Newton's been in position to win. They put him in a position to win, and he barely got to throw the football.
Hey, look, man. He got a winner. I think he got a winning record when he in the start. I think. Might be wrong.
It is. I can see his team being in and out, and I can see him saying the same thing. Like, man, we ain't been COVID. I mean, we've had people out. Our team has been going through, the same pandemic everybody else been going through, or it hit us a little bit worse than it hit everybody else. So
they had some defensive starters that opted out too to start the year.
Yes, they did.
About 3 or 4 guys on their defense.
I just think that speaks more to the Patriots.
I'd agree with that.
Than Cam Newton, because Cam Newton he's been in position to win games. I can think of 2 games off the top of my head. Cam Newton had the ball in his hand at the end of the game, and he either fumbled or threw an interception. Like in those 2 games, they could be in the playoffs. Like they still got a chance to make it, but now they on the outside looking in. They got the same chance the Bears got, which they ain't got
a real chance.
No chance.
That ain't a real chance.
Nah, but I think the Raiders they're a year away. Like next year they should be expecting a playoff berth because if you can go at Kansas City like that, you should be able to go through any team like that.
Yeah. They got offense for anybody. They got offense for anybody.
I'm with you.
Jim, you was gonna say something?
I was just gonna say, how long Gruden been a coach for the Las Vegas Rams?
I think this is 3rd year.
Raiders.
I heard it too, Lee.
I'm like, how you get the city right with the name wrong?
Yeah. Not. I feel like if you give a person $100 million, third season, I should see something different from that first year.
You seen it though.
Yeah, you see, it's definitely different. It's definitely different.
I mean, it's different as in winning a little better, but it ain't like different as in, okay, we a playoff team. Okay, we made that second step, or we made that third step. It's still the first step. Like, they still ain't gonna make the playoffs again. So it ain't like
the first step was building the culture. They got the culture.
Step, they was the worst team in the league. So
so they
one of the worst teams in the league. Now they
had the culture around.
They competed for the playoffs.
But they won like 5 games that first year he came.
Yeah,
or 4.
They was really
But
bad.
he had 6 this year.
I think he had right now. But they started 6-3 when the whole offensive line went out, which is very important.
The offensive line
that's big. That's big. I ain't gonna lie, that's big.
They were in his first year with them. I'm gonna just say that 2018, they were 4-12. Last year they were 7-9. Right now they 7-7.
That's definitely good.
So they gotta be better. They gotta finish strong right here.
Mm-hmm.
They have to finish strong because they 7-9. We can't say like they definitely got better.
That's true.
Like even with a bad, with no offensive line, everybody had COVID problems. Like maybe like 1 or 2 teams haven't, but
in different.
I mean, in different ways, yeah. Like offensive line is definitely like one of the worst ways to have COVID. But shit, somebody got to do something. Man. I ain't trying to see another 7-9 for offense like Oakland, Las Vegas. Now next year, when we say next year they're gonna be better, we talking playoffs, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we talking like playoffs. 10 games. So we saying they're gonna win 3 more games. We don't know how many games they're gonna win. Let's just say they don't win another game. They're gonna win 3 more games from this year and live before this one.
That's what they're
should be better though.
That's what their approach should be.
Okay. But that's not that they feeling though. Like they're a great team with the O line and with Gruden and with Carr and with the weapons they got. Could they be? Now we're not saying it. Could they be a Super Bowl team?
They might be where Buffalo was at like last year. Where it's like they a playoff team where they scare people and they like a borderline contender. Where it's like we don't know if they actually gonna go far, they ain't gonna go far, but we know don't nobody want to play them type team.
Okay.
I think
that's they ceiling, we said. Like they like a dangerous team to play in the playoffs.
I say so.
All right.
And those teams change sometimes. New York Giants.
Yeah.
Shout out to the AFC least. NFC least.
10 years though, Jim. 10 years. So like only his third year. If they not progressing by year 5, like if they don't hit the playoffs by year 5, you got to cut into that contract. He should be done.
Now we definitely got to renegotiate.
I know another guy that had a long out contract and he winning bowls, as in Super Bowls. Patty Holmes. So it's not like
Patty Holmes different.
I'm not saying.
But like you don't give nobody 10 years just to be like, all right, but year 7 now, we looking for something great. Like nah, like you can be good year 2, bro. Like we won't be mad at you. But
I hear you, Jim. The pressure on. The pressure's on.
While the offensive line though, I really can't say much, bro, because that is tough. Back in my football years, I understand because I was back there. You know what I'm saying?
Getting in them trenches.
Get those downs under pressure. Oh, so let me just say that.
Another team in the playoff hunt, and I definitely want to hear Sean's opinion on it because I'm pretty sure they your team. The Baltimore Ravens put on a show with the Cleveland Browns, one of the best offensive shows, probably the best game since. Y'all remember that game? It was, I think, the Chiefs versus the Rams, greatest show turf game.
Mm-hmm.
That was like 2018. It was probably the best game since then, where you just got back and forth, lead changes. You don't know who's gonna win. We got the dramatic Paul Pierce out the locker room for Lamar. Ravens right now 8-5 after winning that game. If they win today, which it looks like they are playing Jacksonville today, gonna be 9-5. And I think given how everything shakes out today, they either gonna be at the 8th spot, right outside the playoffs, or they're gonna be sitting there at 7. So I know for me personally, I thought they was out the dance like 2 weeks ago. I thought they wasn't gonna make it, but now it's looking like they might be able to sneak in and be a little dangerous. I don't know how y'all feeling about it.
Who the teams in front of them? Can you refresh the teams in front of them right now?
Browns, Steelers.
The Browns are in front of them in terms of because they're trying to fight. They're gonna be fighting for one of them 3 wild card spots.
Okay.
And the teams who in there right now, the Colts or the Titans, whichever one, they both got the same record. They're in the same division. The Dolphins they got the same record. I think they both 8-5. But the Dolphins, I'm not sure. I gotta check the game. They are both 8-5 right now. The Dolphins in a tough game right now with the Patriots. Although they are up right now. Ravens definitely about to win. They up 33-7. Record-wise, they the same. I don't know who has the tiebreaker in that regard. And then I don't think they're gonna be able to catch the Browns. Because the Browns, they finish out their schedule. I'm gonna go through the schedules with these teams. The teams they really got to worry about is the Dolphins, the Browns, and either the Colts or the Titans. The Dolphins to finish out, they got the Patriots today. Whether or not they win or lose that game. Then they got Oakland and they got Buffalo Bills to close out their schedule. That's the Dolphins. The Browns have the Giants and the Jets, and then they play the Steelers on the last game of the season where they may or may not be resting. It's hard to say. Colts, they got Houston today, I think, and then they play Pittsburgh and Jacksonville. So they also are they up right now? They tie game. Yeah, tie game. So that game is big. And then the Titans have Detroit today. They up right now. Seems like they're gonna win that. Then they have Green Bay and Houston to close out the season. So that might be a little tough for them. The Ravens.
Green Bay and Houston?
Okay. The Ravens are probably going to win out. They last 2 games are versus the Giants and the Bengals. So that's basically 2 automatic W's. So basically they just need one of these teams to lose a game and they end.
Well, the Steelers and the Browns played each other in the last game, so one of them going to have to lose. And then, who the Steelers played before the Browns?
The Steelers.
The Steelers, they're going to be in there because they 11-2 right now.
Yeah.
Still guaranteed.
Even if they lose out, they still gonna be here.
Yeah.
And like also said, the team like the Browns played them last game. Who to say they don't like 6 from guys because they're not gonna get the first seed, they might think. And they're like, before we get injured, that could be another like semi-bye week for Big Ben. So they might sit them for the Browns. And that might be not an easy game, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
They don't have all their weapons. So I honestly like the Browns.
If the Browns lose a game, the Ravens, I think, will have a tiebreaker because they played them twice this year and they beat them twice. So if the Browns lose a game, they'll have a tiebreaker over them. I'm not sure about the Dolphins, and I'm not sure if they got the tiebreaker versus the Titans or the Colts. I'm not 100%
sure. Well, the Ravens beat the Colts, so I think they got a tiebreaker over them.
Okay.
Okay. But the Browns got.
The Ravens are getting it. Like you said, the Giants, they're getting it. They about to win today. They're gonna win next week. Then they're gonna win last week. I think the Dolphins gonna end up losing to the Bills, and that's probably gonna take them out of it. And then I think the Browns for sure are going to make it. They're gonna finish business tonight against the Giants. And then the Colts, that's the real toss-up because depends on what happens in this game today. If they finish this game, if they beat Houston, I think they're gonna be in. But if they lose,
they can get a little shake.
Yeah.
They're gonna play Pittsburgh next week, and that's
exactly. They gotta win.
Do y'all think they could the Ravens actually got a chance to make it to, or at least the title game? I ain't gonna say they're gonna make the Super Bowl. Y'all think they got a chance to make it to the AFC title game?
Let's say if they my bad, go ahead, Sean.
If they buckle down and get back to their, you feel me, original selves, you feel me, make sure they run the ball effectively, and Lamar throw some shit on the money, you know what I'm saying, be comfortable out there, they really can compete. They can compete with anybody for real. I wouldn't be wanting to just play the Ravens shit in the playoffs.
It'd be Ravens versus Steelers right now.
That's scary.
That's tough, man.
I don't want to see them. They do not want to see
You
them.
don't. That'd be a great game, man.
Pittsburgh don't want to see them right now.
Yeah. And if they beat Pittsburgh, then you already know what they
Sure, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we might be in for some good football coming up, man.
Yes.
What's on my record? What's on my record in the playoffs?
You trying to be funny?
I'm asking a question.
He only been a quarterback for 2 years.
And 2.
Come on, man.
Just asking.
Been one and done 2 years in a row.
I'll be nervous about playing, bro. But you know, just saying. I'm not going. I'm not.
Rushing yards on them Steelers this season.
But he ain't win one playoff game yet.
He only been in the league for 2 years.
I thought he won the first one, but
they lost to his first year. They lost to the Chargers, where they played basically all safeties on the field at the same time to make sure that Lamar couldn't run. Then
that's crazy.
They got dominated by the Titans when they went on their run last year.
Oh yeah.
And yeah.
And now this year.
I'm just saying it like we ain't seen it before. So you feel me?
It's just crazy. I ain't gonna get too deep into this, but it's just crazy to me how you can tell a man after 2 years in the playoffs that you got to see it. But it took me 10 years to realize James Harden not like that.
I knew that was going. I knew that was going.
That's crazy.
I knew he was going there.
Hey,
I never said James Harden
don't.
I never said James Harden don't be having his blunders, and I never said Lamar Jackson not can go crazy in the playoffs. I'm just saying, if I'm a veteran team like the Steelers, they coming off playing New York and
is it a team full of vets?
They got Big Ben,
coach, and Big Ben,
and they got a legendary coach.
Juju Smith been there. I mean, you got. I mean,
he relatively young. He's still relatively young.
He still has some of the
NFL standards.
He should still have some of the coaching. He should still have some of the coaching. That's all I'm saying. I just feel like I don't know, bro. If I'm coming against, I don't know, man. I ain't gonna. I don't know. We gonna.
League not feeling that shit.
League just said you gotta see it. You gotta see it. That's all.
I would love to see it, bro. Honestly, I feel like when it does happen, it's a run coming. Like I just think it's a monkey. Like you said with James Harden, I see it. So now I can. I'm like Raven. I can just see all this coming before it come. Like I just see all this happening right before it comes. So like
Raven.
Raven from Teen Titan, right? Am I tripping?
Whoa. Wait. Oh, so we all don't know.
Oh, I was talking about that's a Raven.
I was talking about like telling the future. Like I can see the future before it comes. So,
I see where we going.
I can see it. Like so, I just like if he get over the hump, you feel me? I can just see, bro. You know, I just think there's a hump. There's a monkey on his back, and I just like to see players get over that monkey. You know, James Harden ain't got that monkey off yet, so you know, I just see it. So it is what it is. I ain't think he's going to bat.
Hey, look, I know somebody's gonna come with that James Harden. So when you said that shit, bro.
Come on, man.
Crazy.
All right, switching gears.
He beat me to
the younger fellas. I want to talk about some of the younger teams. These two teams I definitely are irrelevant in terms of the playoff picture, I would say. I'm going to start off with the Eagles and Jalen Hurts, the Q dog out there.
Yeah, Q dog.
Getting it done. Hey, look, he be flashing it every time he's called.
Well, if he not, he being real disrespectful. I heard you can't do that.
You can't do that.
So I'm guessing he a Q if you're gonna do that on national television.
Gotta be, man. He gotta be. But Jalen Hurts, man. Jalen Hurts subbed in for Carson Wentz the week before. Had a so-so game, 109 yards, touchdown a pick, 41% completion percentage, which is awful. But, you know, I don't think he threw too many passes. On the year, he's only thrown 45 passes total. So basically a big game for one of the top QBs in terms of how many passes he'd thrown. Had a solid game versus the Saints. I think it was a little bit overhyped. Played all right. He played good. I wouldn't say it was something.
I think it was
good
just
enough
more
to
about
win.
he went against the Saints and didn't look horrible more than him playing really good.
Yeah. And so now the Eagles trying to figure out. I think they don't want to do nothing with Carson Wentz, but they're trying to figure out if he's gonna be the guy. Now, I ain't gonna put nothing on, bro. 'Cause bro, black quarterback had the label of just being a runner. Can he pull off basically what someone like Dak Prescott did in Dallas in terms of transforming from somebody who probably is going to be early on more of a game manager who got a will to win into somebody who's one of the best on the field every time he step out there?
But was that Dak Prescott?
Hey, look, man. Dak was leading the league in yards and touchdowns. Oh, he went down.
He was on his Bradley bill. It don't matter if you average 30 if your team trash.
Hey, look, was he not one of the best on the floor every time he stepped out there? Is Brad Beal not one of the best on the floor every time he stepped out there?
He is.
One of the best? You can't.
One of the best on the court, maybe, but is he ever the best on the court?
He does out there. Some nights.
I ain't seen Dak Prescott be the best out there ever.
I feel like Jalen Hurts got some talent, though. He could definitely. I mean, they don't got the best team or nothing, but he got good little skill set. As long as he can be smart with his running, working on his accuracy, you know what I'm saying? They can always fuck up defense. As long as he got his throwing on point, he young, so them legs from he gonna be running. So you gotta get that throwing together if he want to make a real impact.
On the year, his passing numbers, just for y'all, is in total in 2 games, one full game, basically a half game. He has 55% completion percentage, 309 yards total, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 82.5 passer rating. So, like, good, like solid. Like if that was a one game, you'd be like, oh, whatever.
Right.
Solid.
You know, like, all right, yeah.
I wish that.
But can you keep him as a starter when you paying Carson Wentz $100 million?
I think if you don't want Carson Wentz, that you ain't even thinking about that. That's dead weight.
How can you move Carson Wentz?
Throw a pick in there and call it a day.
Don't pick it now.
Wow.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I gotta lose.
And then you got people out there like me who think he might be salvageable. So
yeah,
somebody will take him. He was the number 1 pick in the draft, and the year before he got hurt, and Nick Foles became Nick Foles.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all
Bro having the MVP season.
Are y'all trying to tell me the Bears should get another one of the?
No. But I'm saying I'd
rather draft one. I'd rather,
man, look, hell no. But I could just see a team being like, oh, well, we don't get the same flushes they got over there in Philly. So come over here, brother, flourish. And we'll see.
He get back
so y'all,
his old
like something like that, bro. You feel me? You know how the league work, man. Weird stuff happen all the time.
That's real.
He damn near get with that coach. It'd be a resurgence, and then he back to being walking to him.
He really only had a good 12 games, but I'm chilling.
It was a really, really good 12 games.
But I mean,
MVP worthy.
I was gonna say, is that just a flash in the pan? That's what you're saying?
I don't know. If I'm the GM, I'm not willing to take that risk.
I would, if I was any GM before I trade for Carson Wentz, I think what you would have to do is between the all the talk radio morning shows, from what I've been hearing, between that, from all the shows, is that the reason why it's such a weird thing going on is because it don't seem like it's anything about his ability. It's the fact that he don't listen to people. He ain't coachable.
Mm-hmm.
And he be doing some stuff where he just basically like, I'm gonna just try and win the game in one play. And all the stuff that's up here in terms of just how you interact with people and then how you process in the game. And you got to do, if it's ever something up here, you got to do your research in terms of is this gonna be the type of dude where we can change that, or is he a lost cause, and we can't be thinking about that.
Which he could easily be.
Right. If he lost his confidence, man, it's real hard for him to get it back if they not, you know what I'm saying, going out there and winning.
They say bro don't be listening. Like,
Yeah.
Change plays.
I heard like basically coach would be like, yo, we running 72 blue right left. And then he gonna be like, hey yo, we gonna run 80 sweep through 3.
You gonna run whatever I want to run. I got you.
I'm running whatever I want to run.
It's just if you not balling,
you can't do
right.
Listen
You can't do that, man.
Like what? You getting lit up every play. You should know to like you leading the league and fumble. You gotta chill, bro.
You can't do that if you're not balling. Like I would like if you out there, like it's almost like the James Harden thing. If you could wave off a play if you know I'm gonna get a bucket or I'm gonna score, I'm gonna get something productive out of it. But you can't be waving off a play if you gonna throw a
fumbling
pick,
the ball.
You gonna fumble.
Like
what you doing?
So who you expecting that team to tell that champion he can't do that?
What champion?
You know, real like it ain't like he
what
was
champion? He ain't playing that game,
bro. If you ain't playing the game, it don't mean the same.
Then he was on the ladder there. I mean,
he didn't play no play.
Y'all paid him and got rid of the actual champion. So I mean,
bro, I don't even know if he was in the quarterback room during prep week.
No, probably not. They had a shrine out there, but I mean, you see what the organization felt about him because I mean, look who they kept, not the guy on the shrine. So it's like he probably really think like, what are y'all gonna say? I got $60 million. That's $40 million left in 100. Like, ain't nobody, man. Look, man. Hey, look. If you ain't telling this man with $100 million too much, the quarterback 60 mil, and they really already wasn't feeling the coach. Really, come on, bro. When was they feeling the coach?
Honestly,
2 years ago?
though, if he was Carson Wentz of that MVP year, I understand you couldn't tell him nothing. 60 million. If he'd have came, like, even if he got injured and still like didn't play that playoff run and got the championship, if he'd have came back now though and been like that MVP form guy, I'm like, oh yeah, you really can't tell him nothing. But he not hooping though. Like if you was like going stoop, I'm like, hey bro, run your play. But it's like you need coaching. Like he's really out there like doubting himself. So I feel like he should listen to his coach. Like, hey, look, man, you good? We've been through this. It's like he not even listening to like the support shit.
I thought people doubted Doug Peterson as a coach though. Like I thought like that was like Doug
Peterson a Super Bowl winning coach.
And he really won a Super Bowl.
Like he really won a Super Bowl. Versus
I got
Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. Arguably the greatest quarterback of all time.
I have no problem with him. I just could see it's obviously something between them guys. Like he obviously see like.
Well, he don't.
He's not rocking. You say he's not rocking with the coach.
I don't think he's rocking. Let me tell you something.
Bro ain't listening
I wish my Chubb didn't do this. Let me tell you something. That boy ain't rocking at all. Like that rocket chair broke. Like I just feel like if you're not listening to your coach and you changing plays, that means your coach got like one of the best views on the field. Like, and that's his job. Like I'm here for that. So if you don't want me to do that, then what you want me to do? Call timeouts? Just make subs? Like that? Like come on, man.
Worry about the defense. That's all he's saying.
Nah.
I'm an offensive coach.
Somebody gotta go. And if you asking me, $60 million, I mean, I can't see him really.
It's hard to move until you throw in that.
I ain't saying. Look, man. Hey, look.
I mean,
somebody got to go. Somebody
60 million ain't that hard when you throw a pick on that.
Also, just love throwing them picks,
bro.
Hold on,
bro. A second round pick could be an MVP.
That's true.
Yeah. No, I ain't saying don't hold weight. I'm just saying. But you getting in return? I mean, I don't know, man. Like I said, somebody got to go. I just feel like somebody got to go because this ain't gonna get better. Like you can't just sit down and talk about this.
No, you can't run back the same group next year. I 100% agree with that.
Yeah, you can't just talk about this.
You cannot do that. So,
Yeah, I'm saying I want to keep the Super Bowl winning coach. I understand that. You feel me? I would agree with that. I would want to keep him because I feel like he could develop. I mean, him and Jalen Hurts, it don't look bad. But it's just like.
we're going to see how the year finish.
I'd rather keep the coach because he be getting hurt. He ain't already He already ain't playing like he was playing before,
So Sean, you saying like throw that pick in there?
Yeah, throw that pick in there. Do whatever you gotta do. Even if you gotta take an L, take your L.
Will you pay him to stay home? So you can stay home.
This is my last question. What if he asks y'all like
going off the locker room, stay your ass at the crib, dude. We gonna still sell these beer at the game. This big gonna sell.
Nah, that big gonna sell. What if he asks y'all about a coach though? Like, what if he say he's looking for a coaching change? As y'all $60 million man, he'd be like, I'm just not selling the system.
He don't got no cachet. Yeah, that's the thing with that. That's my point.
Okay. $60 million on no cachet?
No. This is my point though. I won a Super Bowl with Doug Peterson. When you got hurt, like that's literally the situation where I should not win a Super Bowl. Yeah, that was like the worst situation you could put a coach in.
Would they have been in a situation if he went there at all?
It looked like they would have. It looked like they still would have won a Super Bowl without Carson Wentz.
Mm-hmm. Bottom line is, I know I coached Doug Peterson. He coached the team to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Had the team in the playoffs. Had the team beat us, the Bears, in the playoffs with Nick Foles as the quarterback. Again. So with him without Carson
Wentz, a team that was highly motivated after I went down, after I put all this work in. I got us to where we was. I was an MVP candidate. I went down.
That was the first year. The second year you got hurt, it was
in my honor, they went and got that ring. I could just see him.
In your honor.
I could just see him. He a D. I mean, you know divas, man.
Carson Wentz. I think they did that for
divas.
It's some divas, man.
They probably did that for themselves, no cap. But I'm just saying, I could just see like a guy just, ego guy, man. I don't know. I ain't gonna say he an ego guy, but somebody got to go, bro. And honestly, somebody's got to go. Whatever.
Link, I'm gonna keep coming back to the same thing. Somebody got to go.
Nah, I hear you. We agree. We just saying it's Carson Wentz.
2 + 2 do not equal 5. I'll tell you that right now.
I feel you. I actually don't think it's Carson Wentz either. So we understand.
Got that demon, Nick.
That boy, that bad man, that boy Justin Herbert from the Chargers. Let me give y'all some stats right now, man, because
he's so wrong.
Justin Herbert right now has thrown for 3,781 yards. He has 27 touchdowns on the season with 10 picks. So about 2.5 to 1 ratio, touchdown to pick. 96% passer rating, 66.5 completion percentage. He's 4th in yards in the league, 8th in touchdowns at 22 years old.
Woo!
No web it up.
Not mad at it.
No web it up.
That boy.
Ain't somebody hurt too? Ain't they defense banged up?
Yes.
They got offensive players that are banged up too.
Yeah.
They've been banged up all year.
No web it up.
Bro, what we saying? What was the question about him?
He's a top 10 quarterback right now at 22.
I would love for the Bears to have him.
If he had any kind of help.
Jim, my question is
any kind of help. Anything.
Is what Ray is saying right now. Is it cemented that this man is one of the guys right now? Like he is an elite quarterback right now.
I pray I would love for the Bears to have him. If the Bears had him, I would build a shrine.
You don't even want the Bears to trade for a quarterback in the first round.
We damn
near. Why wouldn't I do that? Why wouldn't I do that?
Antonio Brown, touchdown.
I would love for the Bears to draft a quarterback in the first round.
This dude mentioned do a pick in the end zone.
Hey, I think if
off the Bears, bro. You
watching the Bears right now, Jim?
You don't want to see that.
You
trying to ruin your mood.
Don't bring down your mood like that.
Hey, but if bro going this crazy again next year, it's gonna be cemented. But this year, it's giving him that, you feel me, like He could be one of them. He damn near playing like it. I ain't gonna lie. 27 touchdowns. He got
he didn't even start. Did he start? I don't think he started the year.
I think he did. He wasn't supposed to, but you remember the
was that the first game?
Yeah, the team had messed up.
Okay.
With Taylor.
Yeah.
And he was out for the whole year.
His first game, he had 311.
Crazy.
311, then 330, then 290, 264.
This was like one of them games against the Buccaneers.
Yeah, 347. 326, 366 against the Jets. Well, that's the Jets. That first game was against the Chiefs, though.
Special.
22.
I remember that Chiefs game. He can throw. Bro can literally he can throw the ball with accuracy. He can throw the ball like 70 yards down the field.
Oh, no, he like that.
He can run.
He tough.
These numbers are great. The only bad game he really had was at the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm. And what he had with that?
187, 20 for 32, 62 completion percent.
Yeah,
but the Dolphins got a really.
They got a deep.
They actually come to ball.
Really good defense.
Two of some of the best DBs in the league, Xavier Howard and Byron Jones.
Mm-hmm.
And they took a bunch of Patriots guys on that D line.
That team get healthy, they're gonna be nasty with him.
They need to. I'm sorry to say it. I don't want to say it. I'm sorry to say it. They gotta get rid of the black coach, Anthony Lynn. Bro done lost them too many games.
He blew 6 leads. 6 leads for 10 points or more.
I haven't seen, like, I don't even want to say it, but bro is terrible.
You hate to say it. You hate to see it, and you hate to say it.
Yeah, you hate to see, you hate to say it, Jim, but bro has blown too many games. Too many games.
At some point, bro.
Yeah. But it's crazy because,
He talking about
He trying to come up with a loophole for him. He can't do it.
Hey man, you got somebody special. You don't want to waste his, you know what I'm saying, his youth.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? They say that's the most dangerous thing in the NFL. So shit.
They need to be focusing on winning the Super Bowl soon with a quarterback like that.
Bring in everybody you need right now.
Before that second contract comes, you got to pay that man.
Because you're going to have to pay that man. I ain't going to lie.
They were supposed to make the playoffs this year. They was projected to make the playoffs this year with Tyrod Taylor. So that's why Anthony Lynn.
Yeah.
And like you said, blew 6 leads. Like,
games you should won.
Playoff team. When you close them games out, close half of them out.
Because what's their record? Let me check this out.
At least go 3-3. Shit.
They're 5-9 right now.
5-9. You win half of those games. You lost 6 leads. You win half of those. Right now, you sitting at 8-6. Second in your division. Come on, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Somebody ain't breaking these numbers down to him, because I don't know how these guys are just looking at him. I can't look at my coach when you blowing leads, bro. Especially if I'm supposed to be the guy blowing. I'm the rookie quarterback. I'm supposed to be messing up.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't look at this
He's
guy.
out there dealing.
He's not even looking. The thing is, he's not even looking at him. It's the vets on the team who looking at him crazy, probably at this point.
Yeah, he's supposed
like
to
the vets like, yo,
over here.
What are you doing? We have a baller at quarterback. We supposed to win these games. What are you doing? You could just stand on the sideline and take credit. Like, we don't gotta do that.
No disrespect. You know I hate saying it, bro. You know I hate saying a black man lose his job in the NFL because it's not a lot.
Hate to see it.
You can't waste time with type shit like this, man. You can't. So,
but it's not like we being like the league in the sense of a black man losing his job, because just how we were just talking about Doug Peterson could possibly lose his job. Like, talking about Matt Nagy need to lose his job.
Oh, he need to lose his job.
Like, it's
today.
If you need to lose your job, it ain't
lose your job.
You gotta lose
it ain't personal. You gotta be. Yeah,
how that song go? You were about to lose your job.
It's nothing. Hey man, like Red said, it's nothing personal. But if you out there stinking it up,
you gotta know, brother.
6 blown leads, that's
ridiculous. 6 blown leads. 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 6
That's a
My brother.
non-starter.
And that's my brother.
You ain't got to do nothing.
That's my brother.
And I hate to see it. And I hate to say it, but blowing
definitely hate to see it.
6 leads. I even would have came on this show, bro, and been like, he blowing 4 leads. I'm like, hey, give him a chance. But 6 leads, that's what half the season. Nah, brother. I can't. And you my brother. Remember that.
I remember that.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I got to bust off you if you're my manager, for. What you talking about this for, man? It's fine. You talking about you my brother. And you my brother. Like, what?
Hey, I'm on the GM league. I'm in that bitch like, you my brother.
Hey, I love you, man. You gonna flourish somewhere. But not here.
Hey,
like,
I'm gonna hit him with I'm gonna fire you after the 21st though, because I don't want you to do that. Your superhero come and kill me. But you gonna get got.
I don't know what power you get.
Y'all retarded.
Hey.
Hey, look.
Hey, I heard on the 21st, motherfuckers can come back as a beast. I'm like, hold on, man, what is that shit?
I mean, this bitch apologizing to people. Leak like, hey, my man.
Hey, my man.
You know the other
Hey, look, I know a lot of problems.
Nah, man.
Nah,
he gotta go.
He gotta go.
Because I think it's pretty safe to say you done screwed up with the rookie of the year on your team. Even if what's his name, Joe Burrow, if he was still playing, I still think it was a pretty good bet that Justin Herbert should be the rookie of the year. Period.
Yeah.
Easier.
Because how many more games he got?
What they record? 5 and 9. So that's, what, that 14 games? 2 games left. They got 2 games left.
And he tied already with the rookie touchdown record, right? So he gonna just crush that.
About to break all them records.
Bro about to have 4,000 yards as a rookie.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, yeah.
He gonna have a year that some people will use to justify somebody else's MVP year as a rookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the Chargers, if I'm the Chargers, I'm about to do exactly what the Chiefs did. I see this flash I got right here, and it's all hands on deck.
Yeah.
You ain't coming to ball, you're
not coming to ball,
out
man.
of town. You're gone. They didn't after this, they didn't get like a bet or something. Like now you see you got this baller right here. I didn't go give me a coach that's gonna actually like
do something, man.
Like do something. Like I think we need to put up as gangbusters.
Yeah. They had that quarterback on Detroit. They were just talking about him that day. Like, yeah, man, I feel like he raised his career like just sitting in Detroit and like because he's special.
He probably
he stayed in Detroit for at least 2-3 years too long, bro. So you just sitting there and
Megatron.
Yeah, like he could have been like one of the people. Like, we don't even talk about him. Stafford.
Yeah, he was told he came in.
Right. Like he stayed a little too long, man. You don't want that.
Shows that.
That's what I'm saying.
Taking that bag, man.
Although I will say this though, in the NFL, it's worse than even the NBA in terms of you trying to leave. Because if you do want to leave, they just gonna do what they hit with Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah.
With any type of pass rush that ever want to leave, they just gonna hit you with a franchise tag 3 years in a row.
You can't leave if you want to leave.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mobility don't exist in the NFL.
Wherever you get drafted to,
you gonna be there for a while. Unless you
Hey. They need to just cut that little 5-10 seconds out of what y'all just did and just post that shit on like the draft. Wherever you get, you're gonna be here for a while. That shit sounded so depressing, bro. That shit sounded so depressing.
Hey, look, you better hope the right team talk to you. You better hire a good agent. Hire a good agent, man. Make sure he get you somewhere you want to be.
You telling me like if you get drafted somewhere, you just like go ahead, get roots, go ahead, get a house.
Yeah.
This is the long run.
It's nothing like the NBA gym. You can just build a family, yeah.
Yep.
Nah,
unless they want to trade you.
Because then they'll get rid of you.
Yeah.
So fast. Yeah. Shout out to Josh Rosen. What was he? I think top 5 quarterback. Josh Rosen. Top 5 quarterback.
Yeah.
And he is on his third, fourth team. I don't even know if he's on the roster.
4th team?
All
Like,
for
that's
the
tough,
hope of
bro.
an NFL
I'm
dream.
good on that.
Let me tell y'all something. All that moving around, is it worth it? Like, if I'm losing,
I don't
For
think
that
he
meal?
gonna move around like that.
Jesus,
That's
bro,
tough, man.
it's like you losing bread. Like I gotta move from city to city. I
No,
gotta
you
change
gonna pay
all
for my
this.
travel.
You gotta
gonna
really
pay for
love
my
you gotta
trip.
really love this football shit, man. To go
Look,
to
bro.
this stuff.
As a
I can understand
quarterback,
basketball, but
bro,
All
he
the
a
wear
first
and
round pick. He
tear?
getting paid probably about 5-10 million. Bro, getting
I
a
was thinking
bag.
too. All right, because there's some guys that don't be getting that 10 mil. It'd be like damn near
No, them
mil.
first rounders,
But I need you to move around
them
for a
top
few
10
years.
picks.
Yeah,
They be
now
getting
that, nah,
bag.
yeah, now that if I ain't gonna lie, bro, I do that. You hear me? 10 million, you got me. But a meal, 8500.
What a meal to what the hell?
No.
Every team I go to gonna pay me $1 million.
I'm good on that.
I'm
I'll
great.
take that. I'll take that
For the
any day.
rest of my life, every year.
Is it really? Is it?
What's
Is
that?
it
What's the
really?
rookie contract though? Like
Is it
2
really
years?
$1 million?
Look,
Right.
as a
It
first
ain't a
rounder, we
million,
talk
man.
about first rounders right now in the NFL. You gonna get paid like a
I'm
good
gonna
$5
do
million a
that.
year.
Yeah. Now you got me.
Like you good. You are good.
That generational wealth right there.
You don't even need to pay me. You don't even need to play, and you gonna get paid. All right,
I
so
guess,
we all
man.
agree. We all agree that Justin Herbert, rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Sign it up. That's signed and
Stamp.
sealed,
Yeah.
delivered.
Yeah.
Other
I knew
NFL
it.
awards coming in a year. Let's start off with defensive player of the year. Hot topic of discussion. Who we feeling?
Man.
I'm feeling Xavier Howard on Miami, especially if they make the playoffs.
They deserve somebody. They deserve at least somebody who in the
He's
conversation.
leading
He's
the league
been
in
balling.
interceptions, and they keep trying. I see it every week that they try him with these number one receivers,
He
and he
taking
just
them.
don't let it happen. He don't let it happen.
Keep trying me.
They try him every week. He be a one-on-one every week. Like it ain't no safety covering him. It's nothing. He by himself. He gets an
And they try him.
every week. They try him every week, bro. Every week.
Oh well, yeah.
That's maybe Howard for me.
Cut your losses.
I'm
I would
rocking, bro.
say-
You know I love the corners that can shut down the field, so I'm rocking.
I would say I'm gonna throw some other pieces. I'm gonna throw TJ Watt, who I think been the best player, DN, edge, outside linebacker. He been the best probably, I would say, at that position this year. And then yeah, I would say he deserves some love. DeForest Buckner on the Colts, he been balling. He basically playing, I think, like a nose or a 3 technique. And then obviously Aaron Donald, he deserves love every year because he's the best defensive player on the field every time he step out there. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna say TJ Watt though. I'm gonna say Watt. Give me to the other Watt brother. He been balling. Pittsburgh had a great year. I get them.
I feel
You want to go, Sean? You want me to go?
I damn near was gonna give it to TJ Watt too. Either him or
Go ahead, Jerk.
either him or Aaron Donald. But Aaron Donald, he just like, I feel like he got hella impact, but TJ Watt team, damn near what they 11-2.
Yeah.
He the leader of that, so I guess he really got a slight edge, but they probably gonna give it to Aaron Donald though, to be honest.
Didn't they give it to Aaron Donald the last 2 years?
Like that.
Deserved it every year.
Like LeBron the defense.
He collected that.
That's why I said,
I
like,
had
give
Donald
it
at
to somebody
4, though.
else. You feel me?
Yeah.
They
I
got
like
voter
TJ.
fatigue with Aaron Donald.
TJ, I
man.
had TJ 1. I had Honey Badger though too because the way he just directs his defense. Because ain't nobody really special. So he got his defense playing like tough and energetic, and because no matter how many points Patty Holmes put up, if you don't start nobody, you still can lose. So he got that team playing, solid defense. So I had TJ, I had Honey, and then I go Donald, just off greatness. I don't like to go against greatness.
I hear that.
It's like being able to shut down the side of the field, man. You got that guy.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
You got it. You got anything. so I'm rocking with Reds. I ain't gonna care. But.
How about offensive player of the year? I'll go first with this one because I want to shout somebody out. That monster, man-child, Adonis.
On my ass today, folks.
Derrick Henry. Basically, Tennessee runs their offense through they running back.
Yeah.
And they kill people every week. Reds posted in the group chat this week another filthy stiff arm that will forever be on YouTube.
Every week.
Bro is a
Nah, you
monster.
can't stiff on me like that, man.
Is
you
a monster.
Stiff on me like that.
Every week, Joe. Every week he puts somebody on the ground, make them look like they gonna be sad to go home and face their wife the next day.
Yeah.
They don't even feel like they could, like, bro, he the dude who walk up on you, he be like, you gonna move? You be like, yeah, my fault, boss. Like, bro.
You got it.
You got it, boss. You got it. He a bully on the field, man. And the fact that Tennessee literally runs that's the only team in the league that maybe other than Cleveland, but they got two running backs like that.
Yeah.
Who run their team through a running back instead of the quarterback. And the fact that they do it so well. Last year, it took them to the AFC championship game. This year, if they maybe they go on a run this year, I don't feel like it, but like, man, somebody like that, he's a monster. He ain't gonna get the MVP, but he deserved an award for how he playing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Derrick Henry.
Damn, you almost made me change my pick, bro. I like that D hen though.
I try and be persuasive out here, Jim.
I like that D hen. I'm gonna go with old. I'll go second, whatever. I'm gonna go with old reliable, old A-Rod.
I ain't mad at that.
He be looking like he look more special now.
I don't know, bro.
My bad.
Nightmares about the past.
Yeah,
I got nightmares about 2012 with Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, it ain't like 2012 Rodgers looking so much better than this 2020 Rodgers. That's what I'm saying. Like 2012 Rodgers was 8 years ago.
Yeah, so and he's still out here putting it together.
Yeah, them numbers, man. And then how he just throw the ball, and how he throw that football, man. I got to give it to my boy Aaron. That's not my boy, but
Aaron might be an MVP with these stats. My God.
Yeah.
He got almost 70% completion percentage, 69.6% completion percentage, 3,800 yards, 40 touchdowns, 4 picks, only 4 picks. So 4 to 1 touchdown ratio.
Only 4 also. God,
and 118 pass rating. My God.
Tough. Yeah, I would roll A-Rod.
Aaron
Rodgers.
Well, I hate to be the one, but I'm gonna have to take old Patty.
But that's common sense, though, Sean.
Yeah, I mean, he too good. I really don't got too much elaboration for it.
But who you gonna do MVP then, Sean?
He probably win both of them. Shouldn't you just give them both?
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. I ain't gonna care. I like, is it rule he can't get both of them or something? Like,
I don't know if it's a rule, but I think that's the unwritten.
I think it's frowned upon though.
For him to be coming off a Super Bowl and then to go just as crazy again, and he down there finna win another one, like, go ahead, bro.
It's a foregone conclusion. Like, everybody, like, I don't even see no, like to pick against them motherfuckers to be like, hey, look, bro, I don't think they're gonna lose, bro. I can just see them beating them. Like, you don't even really hear motherfuckers picking against them like that. So it's like, what the fuck? I can't do it.
I would say Aaron's stats is a little better.
Aaron's stats is right, like Aaron's stats 40-4.
Patrick,
let me run it back.
It's 15-1.
That's the thing, though. That's the thing with them, because they got that unbeatable field, which is why my MVP. Fast forward, is Patrick Mahomes.
We all gonna play how to say MVP for sure.
They got that unbeatable. They got that the Chiefs, and it's because of Pat. And they got a bunch of weapons, but he the captain of the ship, and they got an unbeatable field when they on the field, and I would. Like he the person on any given Sunday who I never want to play against.
Oh, good one.
See what I did there, Jim?
I like that. Also. Don't worry about it.
That feel kind of give me I actually felt this in a long time, bro. It actually give me chills every time I feel it, bro. It give me 2012 Cream on knee vibes, bro. Like when the team just come to the field and like they finna get smashed. You know they finna catch a whooping on this.
Get that man off the stage. What we talking about?
Come on, man.
Next person.
Almost. Oh, come on. The head. You see this? Dude, I got goosebumps.
Believe.
Oh man.
Invite one of your football friends over here so we can know what's up.
When it's the right one, you will know.
You done bumped your head. That's what happened. Talk about some damn Arrowhead Stadium. Man, no.
You know what's crazy? The Warriors are Arrowhead. What up?
Nah, man. I don't know what Lee talking about. I ain't rocking with that.
Nah, they special though.
And he's my MVP. And it's
stamped.
It's because they're going to finish 15-1 with the whole league staring them down. The whole league coming at them, and you can't stop him. He invented new ways to throw for 5,000 yards. That's crazy.
Right now, his stats are sitting at 68.4% completion percentage, 4,200 yards, 33 touchdowns, only 5 interceptions.
He threw 3 last week.
Yeah. And 112 pass rating.
Just trying shit.
Still drop 4.
Nah, man. He one of them niggas that like he a mobile quarterback, but they'd be like, yeah, make him pass. But like
why would you say
exactly. He did what he had to do to be a you know what I'm saying? Like the black quarterback can't win. It's over with now.
Yep.
The only time I've been this scared of a quarterback was Aaron Rodgers in 2012.
I've been pretty scared of Tom Brady a few times. So.
I ain't never been as scared of Tom Brady as I've been scared of Aaron Rodgers. Maybe because I see him 2 times a year.
You ain't had to see Tom Brady. That's all it is.
But Pat Mahomes, he that guy right now, man.
Ain't nobody touching Patty, man.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody touching.
Getting ready for next year.
All right. I think that's it for football. I don't know, Reg, if you want to hit quick bet of the week. I know you said the Bills were supposed to lose to the Broncos.
Hold on. That wasn't the only bet. That wasn't only. That was if you had a little money and you wanted to, you wanted to mess around. You wanted to get bigger. But my lock was the Rams over the Jets. And I have another lock this week. You got to pick the Ravens. Take the Ravens and take the points this week. The Ravens are going to win out. They playing the Giants next week. So they probably going to tell the Ravens they're going to probably cover by at least 6 or 7 points. Take the points.
Yeah.
Going to cover.
Or if you want to be a daredevil, take the Giants.
Why you want to be a daredevil?
Put a honcho on the Giants.
Oh.
You just give me a honcho.
Hey, Sean, you like playing the risky game, I see.
Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Them be the games where I be losing my money. The Ravens have lost my money 4 or 5 times.
Yeah. Look, they on the roll right now. They trying to make the playoffs. I think that's a good bet.
Next year, I'm gonna find my good team to bet against.
That's the Chargers. I got you. That's the Chargers. I'm sorry, Anthony Lynn, but y'all find a way to lose every week. Y'all the way the Falcons was to start the year. You gonna find a way to lose that game.
I just want to give y'all a little quick story about my bad gambling and what happened last week during that Ravens Browns game. I bet on the Ravens to win the game because it was a must win, of course. But when Lamar Jackson went down, they gave me a chance to take my money out. They gave me a chance. The Ravens were still up 14. It was the whole fourth quarter left. They gave me a chance to take my money back. I took my money back and I put it on the Browns. The Browns tied the game up. The Browns took the lead, and then the quarterback got Chase Money got hurt for the Ravens, and Lamar Jackson did what Lamar Jackson did, and I lost the bet. But
Man, you let you get your money back on Bovada, or you was on?
I was on Bovada, and that was the only time they didn't ever let me get my money back. So I'm like, oh,
they knew it was.
I'm gonna say, they getting over. I was gonna ask you, like, I know they did that.
They say, yeah, we know Lamar coming back door.
Oh, yeah, we know exactly what's going on.
Oh,
they had somebody on the line.
Hey, Rick,
Lamar come back. Hey, y'all get y'all money back if y'all want.
Man, that shit crazy. That 2-minute warning came, and I saw Lamar Jackson after that commercial coming out the tunnel. I was hot. I knew it was over.
Well, what he doing?
It was 4th and 5, and I knew that they were still gonna win the game, which is insane.
What they say?
Yeah,
What Baker say? I thought it was a movie.
It was.
Bro walked out that tunnel.
I wasn't even that mad. I was more so, mad that I changed the bet more so than seeing the ending of the game. I'm like, well,
mad at yourself. Just mad at yourself.
That's a crazy way. That's a crazy way.
That's a crazy way to let that go down, man.
I ain't no provider did that.
I might have to tune in.
They only do it, League, if you, like, if it's close.
Yeah,
like,
something drastic.
You got a 14 parlay. If you got 3 of the 4 teams, they'll let you cash out before that 4th game starts.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not gonna cash out. You think you're gonna cash out. You might only win $50 instead of $500, and you like, I'm gonna keep it there.
I feel you though, but I feel you. Better than nothing though, shit.
Yeah.
All right, folks. We've just gotten about NFL awards, and I think we should jump right in to this new NBA season, which is tipping off on Tuesday. Jump right in. Say what
Happy days are upon us again. I'm sorry.
What we think about the awards coming for this season. 2 early predictions.
I love it.
Let's start off with defensive player of the year with the topic of the day, headline of the day, guys. If y'all know this because y'all hearing this after. Rudy Gobert got paid $205 million over 5 years, 40 a year on average. So let's start off with that topic. Defensive player of the year. Who we thinking gonna win? We think Big Rudy gonna get it after getting paid.
I got Rudy.
You got Rudy, Sean?
I don't fuck with Rudy at all.
Join the club.
Definitely ain't winning.
I got old Anthony Davis. It's time they stop disrespecting that man. He gonna be on TV more than any time in his whole career now. They gonna see the dominance on that defensive end. I don't think Brown gonna be playing a lot, so he also gonna be getting numb. So when you do that defense and get a little numbs, they really fuck with you on that defensive player of the year shit. He's an elite shot blocker. He can move his feet. Great rebounder. Giannis already got it. Rudy got it 2 times, I think. Kawhi got his 2. Don't get AD his, man. I think they're going to finally start disrespecting this man and give it to Anthony Davis this year.
If that's what he wants.
I feel like he want that, though. He still kind of want it. Like, at first it was like, all right, man, damn, like, what's up, bro? Like, can I get 1? Like, I had 3.7 blocks 1 year. I wasn't even in top 3. But now with Bron, that beard don't want Bron to get behind AD and be like, yeah, man, they got to start looking at the Davis defense stuff. They don't want LeBron to start talking because if Bron start talking, they don't have to make a move. So they don't want that. So they going to start, looking keying in on AD. Because I don't want to say easy because he worked hard, like, as a player, but it's going to be easy for him to get, like, 2.5, close to 3 blocks, 12 rebounds. He'll also get the other numbs. Might get a steal a game this year. So I'm still AD.
I feel that. Reg, how about you?
I like AD. You know, that's an easy pick. Easy, simple. He most likely, gonna be the betting favorite. But I'm gonna go Draymond Green.
Oh, resurgence.
Because like you said, you brought up Rudy Gobert's 2. You brought up Kawhi's 2. Draymond only got 1. So, and Draymond's gonna need, for the Warriors to be any good,
You gotta be that
Draymond's
anchor.
gonna have a DPOY season. So I'm thinking somewhere between two steals, 2 blocks a game, being in the top 5 on each side, and then the way he's going to impact James Wiseman, and then have to make Andrew Wiggins look on defense. Also with Kelly Oubre, if they can be a top 15, top 10 defensive team in the league, I'm gonna take Draymond.
I like that pick.
Dre.
That was a sneaky pick. I was not thinking about Draymond. That's a good pick.
I sure wasn't.
Let me go with give me Bam. Give me Bam Adebayo.
Wow.
I think what the Heat did on the national stage in the bubble is going to put the media's attention on how good of a player he is and the fact that he is not single-handedly, but him and Jimmy are quarterbacking and very much putting a significant impact on the game in terms of how they command it, telling people where to go, making plays that shouldn't be made. The one that comes to mind immediately is the block he had on Jason Tatum during the playoffs, where Bam be making plays where it's like that's not a play that, like if you told somebody how the play was going, like they ain't getting no pictures. They just told them like if somebody was driving like this, the other guy was on like the free throw line, he was beat by a step. What's gonna happen? Bam be making them type of plays probably once a game. So I think between the media attention being now put on Miami, I think given what happened in the bubble, and just how I expect him to continue to flourish in Miami, I think if they have a strong year where they top 3 specifically, they top 3 seed, I got Bam with defensive player of the year.
I got these sneaky defensive player of the years. I'm liking these though.
You gotta think outside the box, Jim.
You going down? You want me to go?
3 good picks. I hope they don't fuck it up.
My obvious pick was Anthony Davis, but shit, I kind of felt like how Old Soul felt with Bam, but just because of how good Jimmy Butler is as a defender, even though I don't think Jimmy Butler gonna win the Defensive Player of the Year, but it's possible though if he really clamp up. But I feel like his defensive intensity and like they energy as a team gonna be bringing like a lot of opportunities to Bam defensively, and he getting older. He's still a young nigga though. But his mind getting older. So now like when he be getting bucked on, next year he finna be like, hold on, he bucked me like that last year. Let me go ahead and slide over early. Feel me? It's gonna start happening, and he finna be clamping shit. So
I'm only 23 years old.
It's probably gonna be Anthony Davis because the Lakers gonna have some very good defense, but the Heat also gonna have good defense. It's just them 2 white boys. They kind of bink. But it might make Bam look better though. Like they get blew by, Bam stepping up, and then they dish it out to the big. He pin that bitch off the glass. Like he that type of player. You know, he make like highlight defensive plays, real athletic. So AD or Bam.
So who you saying though?
AD or Bam.
AD or Bam. Bam. Wait.
Funny ass. I actually wrote this down, man. Y'all actually really said 2 of the names that I actually had on here. That's why I had a third class and wanted to be kind of different. You feel me? I actually figured some of the names was gonna go out there like Anthony Davis and Bam. Because I think Anthony Davis is like Red said, it's a safe pick. I know he gonna bring it every night. I know that's where you feel me. He brings his hard hat, lunch pail. That's where you feel me. He bases himself at. First things first. You know, that's my dog. I'm rocking with him, champion. You feel me? Whatever. But Bam, he gonna have opportunities because they play defense as a team. Like as a whole, the whole like they try to play defense, but it's all coming into the Bam. So you have a lot of opportunities to shine. That's why I feel the Bam. But the one I'm gonna go with to be different, and I feel very confident about this, and I know I'm gonna get some ass, but fuck what y'all talking about. I got Ben Simmons. I feel like Ben Simmons is gonna have a lot of opportunities to show his work on defense. I hear what y'all saying, but I think he'll have a lot of opportunities to work on defense. I think he'll have a lot of opportunities.
I just didn't see that coming.
Hey, look, man, I got it right here. Shit, my handwriting a little sloppy, but AD being Bam.
Hey man,
but I just think for Ben, bro, I just think he gonna guard perimeter guys and he gonna guard interior guys. So he gonna show you both what his impact on being able to guard different levels of defense. Really guarding 1 through 5. I'm being honest with you. He can guard point guards. He can guard centers. You're gonna see that throughout the season. He's gonna be the leader of one of the best defenses in the league. I feel like him, Joel Embiid, Danny Green. So I don't know, bro. I just feel like he's not gonna be shooting. So, and he was one of the best. He's one of the best defenders. He was easily one of the best defenders last year. I want to say he was what top 3 last year. I want to say top 3 or 4 last year. So I mean,
was he first team?
He was top 3 defenders last year.
I would say top 3. I think he led the league in steals though.
So I definitely think he could recreate that.
I wouldn't give him that. He do play good defense.
I think he was on a defensive team, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know if he was on the first team though.
Yeah, he was on the all defensive team. I'm trying to see if I can get they're not telling me which one it was. He was on the all defensive team, first or second team.
But Bledsoe, they made an all defensive team. So what that mean?
Eric Bledsoe don't play Ben Simmons defense. Ben Simmons guards 1 through 5.
I know, but
I hear what you're saying.
That award don't mean nothing. He's saying.
Yeah.
I guess I ain't gonna know it.
All right,
it's an award.
Next one. I'm gonna get this one out of the way too. Most improved player. How we thinking?
I got it wrote down if anybody don't want it, you feel me?
Well, I was gonna take Bam for most improved.
Making my pick sound wonderful.
See, that's why when you made the pick for Bam, I'm like, damn, because that's he either gonna
that's what I was saying.
He either gonna win DPOY or most improved, whichever one they want to give him. That could go for Draymond too. Like that's how I think they both have to have really big years. So my thing with Bam is he averaged 16, 10, and 5 last year. And they know he's the engine. They know how far they can get with him being the engine to the team. So I'm thinking 20 points at least, 12 rebounds, and then he need to average about 6, 7 assists.
So he need to be on you.
And they need to be a top 3 seed because I think
such a lane.
With these awards, it depends on where your team finish.
Yeah.
So like, if they the 5th or 6th seed again, ain't nobody from Miami Heat winning awards. But if they in the top, they competing with Milwaukee and Brooklyn for that top spot. Bam gonna have to win something.
Yeah, I feel it. If nobody, I'll go second, whatever. I actually had Bam won as well. I liked that Bam been most improved, but I just switched it up. I thought about it because, like how Red said, what your team do as well. Now, this is granted if this team play better than what I think they're gonna play on paper. The guys that's on paper, they're gonna outperform what they can do. And I actually had I always mess his name up, but Kelly Oubre from the Warriors. So like more eyes gonna watch because a lot of guys, he's really good. So like a lot of eyes gonna be on him this year because he's gonna be on TV. So people are like, damn, Kelly Oubre, damn, he like that. Like, yeah. But it's gonna be like guys watching him now. So and definitely in that system, but you know everybody look good in that system. Yeah. He can shoot the ball, he can drive, he play defense. So his numbers can easily look like 18, 5, and then like 3. And then be on a winning team, you'll look like, hey, Kelly Oubre is really good. But he been good. But you know, with the Warriors gonna boost your shit up and they also gonna put you on national television. So that's a good spot for him to be to win an award that like most improved. But I did have Bam first though, so Bam would be my pick, but Ube would be my little dark horse.
Okay.
Y'all ain't gonna like this one, but this is what I feel.
We never do, man.
That's what I feel.
I feel like my boy Lonzo gonna bounce back this year. And I feel like he's gonna have a real good season.
I like what I say from him.
I don't know if they're gonna make the playoffs, but if they do, you know what I'm saying?
But what the numbers gonna look like then?
His numbers, hopefully, you know, he be healthy, confident. He could crack that 10 assists. And then if he could just average, you feel me, a double-double with like 15, 16, you feel me? That's nice, you feel me? But
hey, I feel like he ain't getting that.
I don't know, but you know, he's gonna have rebounds too. He probably gonna average about 7 rebounds too. I feel like he's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, locked in for real this year. So that's gonna be looking like pretty solid numbers. He got Zion with him. You got Zion with him, so that, you know, they gonna have some TV time, you know what I'm saying? He gonna make him look good. And his little brother in the league better than him already. So he gonna have to improve. He better improve. He gonna be looking crazy out there. So back to the ball.
I don't know about that. Although we gonna get to that. We
about to get to that next, probably.
I gotta say, I don't think he actually gonna win most improved player, but because I just don't. For second year players, they usually don't get it.
Yeah.
But I gotta say it, man. Jon Morant, he has been. It's preseason. But from what I see, I don't think I had him in my top 5 with point guards.
You a sick man for saying Jon Morant. I'm gonna tell you that.
I don't want to say it, but I'm telling you, everything it keep coming to my head every time. I'm trying to think of somebody else. He the only person in my head.
I don't believe in him.
All I know is that I've been thoroughly impressed in how Ja's played as more than just being the best player on the team, being the leader of the team, and how he take control and is putting the team in winning situations every game and consistently throughout possession. So I think Ja's rise, I doubt it's gonna happen because I don't think you can. Most of the time, like Luka had a case to be most improved last year, but a second-year player, a player who was already loved by the media, it's hard for them to actually go and get the reward. But somebody who I think is you're gonna notice, I'm expecting that it's gonna be like you're gonna look at them from the first year to the next year, and you're gonna see them like it's a significant jump. I think Ja Morant gonna be at if not the top of the list, one of the guys at the top of that list.
Where do you want me to go?
I already went.
Oh shit! I guess I'll go then. I guess it's on me. I'm also surprised Don ain't say this one. Shit, I think it's time. Look, man, I've been a fan. I've been a fan of this brother since what the hell? Since he showed that Brandon Roy can coach. So, MPJ, I feel like that brother is gonna get so much shine this year. I feel like Paul Millsap declining, obviously. So somebody has to fill that role, not necessarily of his leader role, but just what you gonna do, brother. We're gonna put you here.
Production declined already. I don't even want him to be starting at all.
Exactly. Motherfuckers don't want Paul Millsap. So
but he's starting.
We gonna put. You say he's starting?
Yes.
I feel like he is starting, but I mean, that it's a long season. 72 games is still long. So we're going to put you right here. We're going to see what you can do. And when I tell y'all, I just feel like this brother has a confidence about himself. And I don't think it's too many guys that could check him. 6'10", and I could get whatever I want.
That's a good pick.
I'm rocking with MPJ, man. I just feel like he's gonna get the shots this year.
That's a
I also
dog
wrote
pick.
it down. I wrote it down, so I don't want to get you long into this, but I had Kobe White and Victor Oladipo as well.
Well,
Those
you
are mine.
can erase those.
I
Two.
was. I feel like you're gonna have to throw away that rest of that paper, brother.
I thought you
Bulls,
were about to say
even if
Jamal
Kobe
Murray
hooping,
at first, though.
even
He
if
gonna
the
be a star.
Bulls hooping, they
gonna be a star this year.
ain't gonna get enough TV time for that to happen.
He started this year, so I mean, it shouldn't be about TV time. Shit, I ain't really see
Yeah,
Devontae Graham like that, and they say he should have won. So I mean,
But did he win?
he was close.
Did he win? Who won?
Not down there
Really?
was the
Brandon
point. That was down there the point also just made.
That was a great point.
That was a great
You
point.
just,
I
you just threw your
I
point
walked
wrong.
right into that one. Shit.
I thought you was going to say Jamal Murray at first.
I did too,
Okay.
Sean. When you said, I surprised you to say that, Sean. But Michael, that's a good pick though. No cap, that's a good pick. It's gonna be tough. He come off that bench most of the games the year though, but
he gonna have the opportunity. He gonna have enough time.
He'll definitely have it.
Nah, Paul Millsap ain't gonna last.
All right. Now we're gonna switch it up a little bit in terms of topic to top 5 centers.
Top 5.
Top 5 centers.
The end of the top 5. The end of the top 5. Right before the season starts. Lined it up just perfect. Got y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody remember what we saying too.
We call that planning, guys.
Yep.
We call that planning.
All right, who will start it off?
John,
Who's feeling frisky?
Y'all want me to start it off? I guess
Yes, sir.
I guess I should, since I've been fighting for this number 1 pick, this unanimous number 1. Everybody in this chat finna say the same thing.
I don't think you're wrong either.
Are we? What you talking about?
My boy, the old Serbian assassin. My boy Yo, clearly the best center. It ain't even no comp. Joel Embiid, you ain't even playing back-to-backs. You got problems with that. You know what I'm saying? You're not that. You ain't that. But you are number 2 on my list, though. Behind my boy Jokic. So I'm going to go Joel Embiid number 2 because after I did all that, what I just said about him.
Cap. All that cap.
It was cap. He pretty good. Supposed to go for 40 anytime. And he get his health and his attitude together, though. Less confidence, but you know what I'm saying? He got to get more serious. He on his Dwight Howard shit. Not cool.
Not cool.
Man, my boy, I got Karl Anthony Towns 3rd. He got some growing up to do, too. He a great talent, though. Really got the whole package for a center. Great defense. He just needs to be motivated more. For 4, I like my boy Bam. As we call him Bam the center.
Yeah. Adebayo?
Yeah. Bam, I got Bam at 4. I like Bam. He young, good energy, good defense. Finish at the rim, got a little soft touch, can knock down the mid. I think he's going to stretch out to that 3-point line, too, if he haven't already. You know what I'm saying? He be shooting some, so. And he can put that ball on the floor. Like, he pushing it, looking, getting motherfuckers open, creating plays, and he finding the open man, too. So it's one thing to find open, but when you start getting people open, you in a different bag.
One thing to find open, but when you get open, it's different. I like that.
Mm-hmm. And then my boy, the other, Nikola Vucevic. I like him. Great rebounder, shooter. Not the best passer, but he get that big up. He averaged about 4 assists, you feel me? So, close to baller to me. I done seen enough. He been doing this for 2-3 years now. He's steady getting better, so I like him. Honorable mention, lame ass nigga Rudy Gobert. Great defense, you know what I'm saying? I just don't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? But
oh my God.
Honorable mention for Rudy Gobert.
Lame ass nigga.
Yeah, that's my top 5 though.
All right.
We about to take a break. About to take a quick break. And when we come back, we going to finish the top 5 with Old Soul. Please stay patient. We'll be right back.
In the meantime, while we're taking a quick break, I also want to shout out a real quick, you feel me, company. If this ain't black owned, then shit, this brother got a great tan. I ain't gonna cap. I bought me another gold.
He got a great tan.
But let me tell you something. Let me tell you also, that tan is immaculate. Cause man, he got a fro too. He got to be black. But this wooden oil infused pick, man, great for beards. I'm finna go on here, test it out, man. Y'all definitely seen it before I open. See, it's vacuum sealed. It like he sell it from his crib, low key. But I don't know if like shout out to
my brother, man.
That shit gonna make you high.
Hey, look. Hopefully.
Hey, look.
We don't discriminate. We don't discriminate.
Hey, every time I lean back, the sun all in my face and shit, man. Not feeling it.
Nah, you do look like good.
This Bishop, I should say Bishop Williams. I got my Bishop book on. Don't worry about it.
And we are right back. We back with a different guest. Special. We got my boy Will today. We got my boy Will.
Will for the thrill. She threw it for the wheel.
Hey, look, make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, turn y'all notifications on. Everything, man.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
He's a pro if y'all ain't. He's a pro if y'all ain't know.
Are we gonna finish that top 5? So
Okay, top 5 centers. I'm gonna go with number 5. Number 5, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna switch it up like I always do. I'm gonna go 5-1. Number 5, let's say Nikola Vucevic. My guy. I really love Sean list because Sean really highlighted how Vooch been improving like a fine wine every year. Almost took Bucks 6 games last in the bubble, and they had no business taking the Bucks to 6 games.
By himself.
He can shoot the 3, shoot the mid. He has great touch all over the floor. He can pass the ball solid, not like a great passer, like a Jokic or any of those other type of centers like that. Going back in the day, Joakim, my boy, just retired.
Couldn't deal without that.
He can rebound the ball really well. He doesn't defend great, but he's not like he ain't gonna compromise your defense either. So really, really well-rounded player. Love him. Next, instead of Bam at 4, I'm gonna go Karl Anthony Towns at 4. And I got Bam at 3. And I'm gonna say the difference between those two is the mindset and everything up here. Because I think the way Bam plays and the way Bam carries himself on the floor, I think it's part of the Miami culture being put in him. But what he does when he's on the floor is, and everything in between the locker room and all that, is what helps contribute to winning and being an actual good team night in and night out. Karl Anthony Towns is damn near the most talented center in the league. Probably should be number 1. But what he does on the floor just don't translate to winning. And I don't think it's necessarily because of his. I don't think it has anything to do with his skill set. I think it's just him being. I don't want to say it, but I guess it's being a leader and leading his team to winning ways.
He ain't got no damn. I got you. Don't worry about it.
I mean, right now it feels empty. Right now it feels empty.
Calories, baby.
Right now, I feel empty because you be looking at the stat line, you be coming up 30 and 15. Feel like almost every other night with about 4 blocks, 2 steals, but then they lose by like 15.
Great.
So
he great.
I gotta have him at 4 just because the way his way he plays, I don't think it translates necessarily to winning. Bam being at 3 because of what he does translate into that. Then at 1 and 2, I got Jokic at 1, and I got Joel at 2. And the reason for that is just because Joel just ain't on the floor enough. And Joel had too many issues in terms of in the playoffs where whether or not he's in shape or whether or not he's banged up, it's always something. And that just it leaves a bad taste in my mouth in terms of what are you doing to contribute to making yourself not just a winning team, but a championship team. Whereas Jokic, I feel like he's getting everything he can get out of who he is as a player and what he does. He always makes the right play, steps up in big moments and carries his team when he needs to. We saw that in the bubble. Saw that I think even the year before he stepped up his game in the playoffs. So I got Jokic 1, Joel Embiid 2, Bam 3, Karl Anthony Towns 4, Nikola Vucevic 5. And I don't know if I said Kristaps Porzingis last week for power forwards, but if he's a center, I'm taking him at 5 and I'm moving Vuce to 6 because that boy is a unicorn. He can shoot the 3, he can dunk on people, he can block shots. And if they had him in the series, they probably would have beat the Clips. But I'm gonna leave that alone. All right.
All right. My turn?
Yes, sir.
All right, bet. So I got Rudy. I'm sorry, no, I got Cat at 5. Kind of like what Nick said, literally, he has all the skills. He has all the drills. He has a shot. He has everything you need, like, be a great center, but it's just no impact on the floor. He's just like, Kyrie. Empty calories, so we good.
I wish I was on him, man.
But I can't put no one else above him like that, except for the other 4. All right. I got Rudy at 4 because he's a disruptor. I don't care. He might not be skilled offensively, but he can show you what he does in the playoffs. And
he get played off the floor in the playoffs.
Man, nah. His team's getting to the playoffs. That's all I need. I got Bam.
That's all I need.
Because look, hey, if you perform in the playoffs and you a disruptor, I'm good with that. I'm cool. But Bam is at 3, of course.
Really solid, man.
Bam is everything that team needs. He will do everything for you. He can shoot a shot. He can post a little bit. He a little bit of liability on defense because he's a little undersized. But he can run the floor for you. He can give you a lot. He got great impact, baby. And then I got Embiid at 2. And then I got Joker at a clear 1. I think it's not even close. It's not even close with Joker.
Joel Embiid at his best is the number 1 in the game.
I don't know about that. We talking about overall impact. He can run and shoot. He can give you buckets. Oh, come on now. He's the best passer. He's easily a better passer.
Yeah.
We know that.
Yep. Yo could be a point guard. He lost another 20 pounds and was in shape. He can play with point guard.
And he available. So that I want to hit that Embiid part.
Hey.
Can't be mad at it. Oh, it's me?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go 1 through 5.
Hold on before you go home. My fault.
You gonna say something, or you were just doing some idiotic?
No, I just had like a muscle spasm. My bad.
What the hell?
Yeah, muscle spasm.
I gotta look see somebody ain't coming up behind me trying to round me.
That was my warning for you, just in case.
Right, somebody behind you see some shit.
That shit around.
Like, wait, what? No, but first, number 1, I got old Yoke, obviously, because like everybody said so far, it ain't close. The man can do everything on the basketball court other than jump, but other than that, though, he's special. I honestly never seen him dunk. Did I
think
see
he put
him
one down one time.
Yeah,
put a few down.
But whatever. He know how to really jump like that. He's very skilled. Number 1. But number 2, I might switch it up. I actually got Bam.
Yeah.
Because grandma said your best ability is availability. And he's always there. And honestly, out of the guys that we're talking about, he's the only one that got to the finals.
Is he always there?
Bam?
Let him finish. This is all cap.
Damn, what was I saying? All right, Bam. I told y'all my situation. Y'all keep on fucking with me. Whatever. I got 3. Number 3, I got old B. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be too disrespectful, but he got to put more fire under him, bro. Like, we all keep on saying he's better than what he's showing. Is he ever going to show it? Like, is he just good at being, you know what I'm saying, not the best center in the league? Because he could be that. He could easily be the best in the league if he wanted to, but he's good on it. So if you good on it, it ain't nothing else that we can tell you to do other than play harder, play better, try to play more games and shit like that. But that's on Joel Embiid to want to do that. Like, ain't no drill we can put him in, ain't no training camp. We can send him to a special coach. It's Joel Embiid mindset. Like, okay, I want to get better. I want to be the number one. Like, Bam wants to be the number one center in the league, but he don't have the skills like Joel Embiid do, or he's not 7 feet tall. But he wants it, and you can see he wants it. He play like he wants it. The energy there, but Joel Embiid like, hey, look, I'm a coast through. I'm shoot a couple threes. If I get that rebound, I get it. If I don't, I don't. Whatever. Number 4, I got old Meek from Orlando Magic. He's tough, big guy, shoot threes, rebound. Pretty athletic for his size. I like him. I won't call him a great leader, but he kind of do lead the Orlando team. Cause I can't name another guy that would be the leader on that team. I really can't name a couple of guys on that team. No disrespect.
Markel
So yeah, I
Fultz,
got
Aaron Gordon, Evan Fournier. You see, I watched them. Obviously, I watched them.
A fan.
All right. Shout out those guys. And I got old Rue at 5. Cause you know,
Rudy.
I respect that.
Lee.
No, it's my turn.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I thought it was red. My fault.
I'm gonna start at 5 or 1. Which one is gonna make more, of a splash?
It's like a,
It's a clear one. Start from 1.
this guy loves the flash.
Okay, I'm stop playing. Jokic is at 1, but I feel like it's closer than what everybody is saying.
way closer, bro. It's been disrespectful.
Because Joel Embiid was the year before this bubble, Joel Embiid was the best in the league. That was 28-12. Them to 28-13. I don't want to shortchange him on his rebounds. But the reason why he's not above Jokic is because what Jokic just did to Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Like, he was the best player on the court the whole series. Like, and that's really tough to do. And we already know he's a better passer. And if you a better scorer than Embiid, I can't say Embiid better than you, especially if he's not even really trying on defense. So Embiid second, Jokic first, and I got Bam third. I can't say Bam is better than Embiid. That's disrespectful, Jim. I just want to let you know that. Because you want Bam to get where Embiid is at. Like, Embiid just had a terrible season, and Bam ain't never did that before. Bam hasn't had a team.
Bam
like
on that. My bad. I feel like Bam. My bad. Go ahead.
You can go.
I feel like Bam on that Sixers team with Ben and Jimmy would have got further because Bam would have wanted it more than Embiid.
But it was you saying the year that they went against the what?
They just gave Kuz a 3-year, $40 million extension.
That's what I was.
What, this just happened?
Crazy. That's breaking news.
How about breaking news?
Breaking news.
This shit just dropped on my phone. My
40 mil?
40 mil, 3 years.
Yo, that ain't crazy, guys. What we talking
player
about?
Option
What?
23-25.
13 a year.
That ain't crazy.
What he do?
13 a year ain't that crazy, man.
What he do to deserve that?
13 a year ain't that crazy, man.
What he doing for 13 though? What he doing for 13 though?
Yeah, why am I paying him? I can pay somebody else to get that. I know I can find it somewhere else for cheaper.
Let me finish my list.
Go ahead.
I got Cat at 4 because I understand that he don't really care about the winning. I get that. I understand that. But he averages 25 and 10 in his sleep. He had a 2 last year, and he still averaged 20 and 10. It's like it's guys that never could average that. So like you can't say he's not top 5, or you can't say like because he's not playing up to his potential, he's not in the top 5. And then I got my number 5 is Rudy Gobert. Everybody keep disrespecting him. I don't necessarily like his personality either. I don't like his personality either. I think he's soft. I think what he do in the regular season don't necessarily equate to wins in the postseason. I get that. But that's a 2-time defensive player. That's a 2-time defensive player of the year, and he's a wall every time you want to come to that bucket and slam it.
I agree with you with Rudy in that respect.
A big man. You can't put no other people above him like that. He is a
He's a rim runner on offense. Defensively, like you said, he a wall, and he can move. And it ain't like he a wall like Hassan Whiteside a wall would. He gonna sit right there, and he ain't moving.
He ain't gotta go to that.
He can move a little bit.
Every chance he get, folks.
Hey, look, honestly, we can get into that another time. But he can move a little bit on the perimeter. If you put him on the guard, he gonna get mixed. But he can still move. He can do enough, especially during the regular season, to where he ain't just gonna be sitting there, and he gonna be in the play and affect anything that's in the paint. So I give him credit with that. But it's just the bubble. I think is the reason why I put him over Rudy is because Rudy can't be your number one guy, like in any type of respect. If Rudy was your number one guy, you wouldn't even be able to get out the first round. You damn near wouldn't be able to make the playoffs if Rudy was your number one guy. Huh?
Vucevic will never get out the first round.
That's why I was even rephrased it more, because I don't think Rudy as your number one guy. I don't even think that could get you to the playoffs, because what he does is on defense, and as important as defense is,
points up,
it's not as important as offense, because the number one rule in the game is to put the ball in the basket.
Was he not their number one player, Donovan Mitchell's rookie season? When they
I would say Donovan played better than.
Yes, Donovan was the number one player. Don't be disrespectful, bro.
That's
it wasn't a man on OKC
that is
guard
disrespectful.
Donovan Mitchell. Y'all been disrespectful.
It was being disrespectful. That man was the bet on that team.
Elite defenders on Donovan Mitchell.
Are we talking about the first round of the playoffs, or are we talking about the whole season?
I ain't talking about the whole season. I'm talking about the playoffs.
They said Rudy Gobert is the number one guy. Won't get you to the playoffs. But I just brought up a scenario where he got you to the playoffs. Now you need a score like Donovan Mitchell to win the playoff series for sure. But a DPOY, how he not top 5? What award Vucevic gonna get that's gonna put him over Rudy Gobert?
It ain't gonna be an award.
What is it gonna be?
Like I said earlier, they took 2 games off the Bucks, and half their team was depleted.
You can have.
They didn't have Jonathan Isaac. They didn't have Aaron Gordon that series.
And
they took 2 games off him. I think that's what I was very impressed by what I saw from Vooch in a playoff setting versus a legit team. And I ain't never been impressed based from what I've seen from Rudy in the playoffs.
Was the Bucks legit?
They was a good team.
Were they in the playoffs?
They was the number 1 seed.
Were they a good team?
Answer the question.
Look, bro, they were probably a mid-seed. They didn't play up to their potential, but they were still probably a mid-seed. I would say if you would rank how they played versus everybody else who went down, I would say they would probably be about 4-5 range in the East in terms of how they played. You got Miami 1, Boston 2, Toronto 3, then Bucks 4 in terms of how they played in the playoffs last year.
What we saying though? Like
he's saying Vucevic is over Rudy Gobert because of what Vucevic did against the trash Bucks in the playoffs.
Well, he don't got Rudy in his top 5.
No,
is that what we saying?
That's Rudy 6.
And if Kristaps is as a center, I got Rudy 7.
That's insane.
No, I had Rudy top 5, but I do got Nick 4 though, like better than him. But he top 5.
How can y'all not throw Cat in there? Cat is a monster.
That's what I'm saying.
Cat's
You got Joel Embiid. You got Cat. You got Nikola Vucevic. You got Nikola Jokic. That's 4 off top. You got Bam, 5.
Jokic, Nikola, he not better. Vucevic not better than him, bro.
So if you take out Vucevic, then that's 4. The highest Rudy could be is 4. I mean 5.
You do your
Rudy
5 yet?
5.
Yeah, nah, let me go real quick. Let me just get it out real quick. I ain't even gonna make it. I ain't even gonna be long-winded about it. But if this shit was about skill, I ain't gonna lie, Cat would be way higher. But I got Cat 5. If this is about skill, like just being on the playing ball, like playing basketball. What the hell? He didn't. I don't want to say he'll be 2, but whatever. I got Cat. I got Rudy because there's no way in hell I'm gonna disrespect 2-time DPOY. Can't do it. Still in the prime of his life, and he's a wall down there. I know ain't nobody coming in that paint if I got him. So I gotta have him right there. Bam, but yeah, I got Bam. I just like what he been balling, bro. I just like he gotta. I want to see more, bro. I really want to see more. I feel like this is a big leap for him this year. So I got Bam.
You want to see more from Bam?
Yeah, I want to see more from Bam.
He got to do what he did in the playoffs in the regular season.
Yes.
You got to do it again. Again.
And then, I mean, he can't really, I guess he can't control this, but not get hurt on the biggest series of your life. Like, I mean, I guess he can't really.
You talking about Bam?
That whole team was hurt.
I mean,
you talking about when he went to the finals?
Not, what you saying?
You've been disrespectful to Bam. That's what I'm saying. Like you trying your best to be disrespectful to Bam.
No, I'm not, bro. I just want to say a little bit more. But anyways, I got Joel Embiid. But let me tell you something about this Joel Embiid Joker conversation. This shit 1A, 1B, and y'all being disrespectful. Y'all out here saying it ain't even close. Nah. This shit 1A, this shit 1A, this shit 1A, 1B. I want to let y'all know something. All Embiid gotta do is just get his stomach together like Jimmy, and we gonna be straight.
Man, listen, man. If Embiid got this much talent and skill, bro, and he's still good on being great.
How he good on being great? How he good on being great?
You making that up?
You saying it's 1A, 1B, right?
How he good on being great? I'm asking you. How he good on being great?
I'm just cried after he lost the game 7 versus.
I was a bounce away from being the way Jokic was at. What you mean? I care about this, bro. I care about this, so I'm gonna cry.
But he did.
So I cried. I cared about this. I cried about it.
We saw what Joker did. We didn't see what Embiid did in the final.
No. Hey, I got you. I got you. Also, Squilliam and Jimmy Bean. We saw what Jamal Murray did. We saw what Jamal Murray did. We saw what you mean.
Was Jamal right? Was he the one down there controlling the paint? Like
they would have lost in 5 if Jamal Murray wasn't dropping 50.
What the fuck? Bro was going for 50.
Yeah.
You literally, Jimmy, I ain't gonna lie, bro. As you being first of all, on the basketball court, we're gonna get into personal stuff real quick. I hate you and Will on the basketball court.
I know.
But as scorers, y'all are showing real lack of disrespect to Jamal Murray. And I'm not even that big of a fan.
Jamal Murray, bro.
No, as a man dropped 50 and you still not. You giving Jokic more credit of the finals than you giving Jamal Murray, and I feel like it should at least be equal.
I'm not
equal, but he got to the finals.
I'm not talking about Joker versus Murray. I'm just talking about what Joker did.
I'm saying that team is both of them. That team is Jokic and Murray. You can't have one without the other.
Yeah,
you can't have one without the other, but the one is more important.
Is Embiid ever have somebody that was dropping 50 for him?
Nope. Ben has disappeared in the playoffs.
They say they want somebody next to Embiid that's gonna shoot the ball. You get him Murray? Come on, man.
If you are starting a
Let's
team,
not forget about
who are you picking, Joker or Embiid? If you're
There's
starting
no
a team
question.
right
I'm picking.
Nobody on this
taking-
podcast is thinking about it.
I'm taking Joker, but Embiid
But
should.
it's not a question though, so it can't be 1B.
Look, y'all ain't asking
It's not
questions.
a question.
Y'all ain't asking questions. I'm picking Embiid.
Leak.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
You're not taking.
You
I'm
didn't
picking
have
Embiid.
you had him at number 2.
You're not
I'm
taking Embiid.
picking. That don't mean
You just said
We
you
not-
putting them
I
at
just-
1B.
I
You not
started-
taking
I start-
Embiid.
I started off the whole top 5 by saying this obviously isn't about skill because Karl Anthony Towns would be higher. This isn't about skill. This is about production, what he's done. I'm not gonna shit on what niggas have done. I can't do that. I'm not gonna do that. He first, he's number 1. He 1A, 1B. I got Jokic. But I'm telling
it
you,
can't be that close though.
why can't it be close?
Because if you starting a team, even though what you're saying is bullshit, you're picking Jokic every time. Like 10 times out of 10, you're picking Jokic over Joel. No disrespect.
That's not the case because I literally just said if I can get Joel Embiid with a scorer.
But you're not. We can't say that though. This your first
That's
pick of
why
the
I said-
draft.
That's why I
This
said I
don't-
got wait.
This don't even got to be
Hold
that.
on. My fault, Reg. I don't got. If I get Embiid, I can find a scorer later on in the draft. What you mean?
But if you get Jokic, what you worried about? If you get Jokic,
I need scorers.
Jokic your
I need
amplifier,
scorers.
bro.
I need scorers. I need
Jokic gonna help
I need
him
scorers
out.
and defenders. I need scorers and defenders.
I think, guys, we
I
have
need
talked about this
scorers with
topic
Embiid.
enough.
Let me close this topic before you move on. Nick. Let me close this topic.
I got you.
This conversation doesn't even need to be had because he agrees that Jokic is first. Like, but when you say it's close, you when you say 1A, 1B, you saying they equal, and you just prefer Jokic to be
like
1A.
I'm gonna give it to Jokic. Like, nah.
That's like the LeBron, Michael Jordan conversation. Like, you're 1A, 1B. Whoever you want to say who the GOAT is that day. Like, you could choose whoever you want to choose. You can't do that for Jokic and Embiid. You can't do that. You can't do that.
That's disrespectful.
So can I say they equal then? I mean, because if I'm big, bro,
No,
bro, why not? Hear me, bro.
No.
He's literally a bounce away from the same
But he
spot.
didn't get
Who
that.
But he didn't get
cares?
there.
He didn't get
He
that.
didn't get there.
Who cares?
Hey, Lee,
But
honestly
they-
though, if you thought they was equal, you would have started off when you said my two.
Well,
centers
this
was
is not
equal.
about skill. This is obviously about what they've done. And that's why I said that. This
Why
is
do you
obviously not about
think
skill.
Jokic has done more than Embiid.
You said what? You said what? Who said something? I'm being attacked. My fault. What's
Jokic
going
has
on?
done
He said
more
I'm being
than
attacked.
Embiid.
He's done more?
Yes.
Woo! All right, that's arguable. I feel like we can argue that.
What's
I
arguable
feel like
about?
I feel like he just gotten further. He just gotten further,
What's
big dog. They both all stars. What you saying? What's doing more? They both all stars.
What y'all talking about?
What's that?
Who been around more?
What you mean been around more?
Joker.
Joker has been around more.
We can
So
move
he's
on.
done
What you mean
more
by been around more?
We
What
can
you
move
mean by
on.
been around more?
than Embiid.
I'm ready.
Whatever, man.
I'm ready.
Whatever, man.
Oh,
Y'all being disrespectful.
switching gears. We gonna get back into. I think we need a little break from ranking people.
Yeah.
Talking about what we think awards gonna be, predictions. So we gonna switch into some current news. And actually, I wanted to do this as kind of a game and to talk about this subject. The James Harden saga. Obviously, it's all started in the summer. James Harden, Russell Westbrook say both want to trade. Who knows who said what first? Both of them wanted to trade. Russ got traded to the Wizards. He's happy. James is still on the Rockets. Not happy. Went out partying without a mask. And management start putting out leaks. Different people in the league start putting out leaks, probably because they want them. We got the context of the situation of James has been given everything in this organization, has been in the West probably the second best team for the past almost a decade. They've been the second best team in the West. if you want to take everything that's happened, they've been the second best team in the West for the past about roughly a decade. And they've done everything that James has wanted. The report came out about him basically on off days, which honestly, it's your off days, so you can do whatever the hell you want.
Anything
off days, we taking flights to strip clubs, to clubs, partying, coming back the next day hooping. Maybe some friction between him and Rush, possibly because he being late to meetings sometimes, which ain't cool. And then we even have a commentator live during the game saying, "Who needs James Harden?" when Christian Wood get a bucket.
That bullshit, bro. This clown, they should have fired him, dude.
So with all this
they should have fired him as fast as San Antonio fired Bruce Bowen when they did that Kawhi Leonard shit.
That was wild. The fact that
because
with everything going on with this James Harden situation, I would put it a game to y'all. When do we think James is going to be traded? Do we think he's going to be traded? I don't think he's going to be traded in the next 2 days. So let's say, is he going to be traded in the first half of the season? Is he going to be traded in the second half of the season? I don't know if he can be traded at that point. Or is he going to be traded in the offseason? Or fourth option, little wild card, will he somehow manage to stay?
That'd be real tough if you say that, man. Because if it's like this in preseason, when they go on that 2, 3, maybe 4 losing streak,
4 game, I got you.
Man, this going man. And then let's talk about the other highly character.
Wait, my fault. That's old shit. What's the new shit that's going on in preseason since he's been back?
I mean, everything I didn't say.
Since he's played, since he's actually played with the team, he just ain't talked to the media. What's the new shit?
Like he's not talking to the media. No, he don't want.
That's new shit. That's new.
That's not new. I'm saying.
Followed the old James Harden. That's what's new.
What'd you say? You talking about him getting bigger? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've seen 2 different sides of that, and he don't look big at all. I ain't like he acts like he in shape, but I could be tweaking.
He don't look big until them TV cameras get on him.
It's angles.
But
they add 10 pounds, guys. I ain't seen this on YouTube.
Every angle that you saw last season, he didn't look like that. We did. So, okay.
Oh, he's definitely looked chunky last.
Man. All I know is he moved fine. He scored well. I don't give a damn how he looked. He still moved good. That's all I know.
I don't care he's acting either. Like
at all.
Because he wants to leave, so let him leave. And if you're not gonna let him leave, don't judge him for how he acts if he has to stay.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. He not gonna stay long because he don't want to be there. Because if he stay the whole season and he don't want to be there, that would be a real bad situation for everybody.
Yeah.
Because if we balling,
for him doing what he needs to do. But like honestly, as a business, if he's acting right and he's doing everything he needs to do, they're not gonna be like, "Oh, let's trade him." No, he's gonna do everything he needs to do to try to get out of there. He wants to leave, so okay, I'm gonna do what I want to do. So do it. That's fine with me. All right.
I think if you James, I think what you do is you show up to work. You don't do nothing over the bare minimum. You play the game, and that's it. If they ask you to show something that's voluntary, it ain't mandatory, I ain't gonna be there.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be here.
I'm with it.
I think that's the line that James should walk. If it ain't mandatory, don't expect me to be there. Cause this ain't my team. I told you I want to go. I want to go. I think he should. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how good if he was actually committed. I mean, I don't know how good they could be. Because I think, at the end of the day, it all comes down to how good he's gonna be in the playoffs. That's really what it comes down to. And like I said last week, I think him wanting to leave it's almost like an admission that he's saying, like, I don't think I'm ever gonna be the best player in the world. And he accepted that and like, I just want to go somewhere else and win a chip. Which is fine if that's the case. I think if you do think you're still gonna be the best player in the world, you capping. Because I mean, you got what everybody else other than LeBron got. You got a decent enough team to make something happen.
I don't think James Harden think he not the best. I think James Harden thinks he's the best player in the league.
Then I think he capping.
I don't think he got the help.
I think it's dumb, but I definitely think he thinks that.
They just might well go. They need to just go ahead and trade, brother. So we all, you feel me?
Crazy. I think he's gonna leave the first half of the season.
I would say the same.
I agree with that as well.
Week 3, I'm gonna say week 3. I'm gonna put it. Say week 3, third week of the season. I think he's gonna get traded.
I say this, for that to happen, I feel like they got to be on a losing skid. If they're winning, I don't see it happen. If they're winning, I see them.
I don't even think it has nothing to do with what happened in Houston. I think my fault for cutting you off, Lee.
No, you good. You good.
I think it's just gonna be. I think the reason why I say like 3 weeks, I think it's gonna be like other teams. They gonna see what they got, and they gonna be like, "Oh, we need James."
Pull the trigger.
And then they gonna be like, "We got James for 2 years under contract. Whatever happens, happens." It's gonna be almost like the Kawhi situation when he went to Toronto. I think. I think that's what it is.
This is my thinking on it, and I could easily be wrong. You feel me? I could just be looking at it as like from a James Harden fan or whatever. But I've heard them saying like, "Oh, we tried to get him Ben Simmons in the pick, or we tried to." Huh?
That's cap. Nah, bro. I heard it too.
Understood. You said what?
I said I heard
the last part.
I heard the same rumors, but I don't believe it either. Like,
okay, all right. That's me being a fan. You feel me? That's just me being like, oh well, y'all don't want to trade him, so y'all just gonna keep him, and then we're gonna be here, and then we just gonna do what we got to do. So I mean, in my mind, I just feel like bro gonna ball wherever he at. That's really my underlying factor is he just going wherever he go, he gonna be a buck, and he gonna try his hardest on defense. So him staying, I think it's just all dependent on. Well, we obviously can't trust reports, but Reds don't believe him, so I don't believe him. So whatever. I mean, we gonna see what happens. That's loud.
No, but before we move on from James Harden, I just want to let y'all know who these sources are. It's Tim Fertitta, the owner for the Rockets, and it's Daryl Morey that's releasing all this shit.
Yeah.
It's them too.
Yeah. You think so?
That's why it's a little tough, bro.
I know they definitely leaking stuff.
Because when they say this shit about the Ben Simmons, I'm like, well, that's all they really should have wanted then was Ben Simmons. So
when they said that Russ had a problem with James Harden showing up late,
that's definitely coming from the Rockets.
Where would you hear that from?
Right. Coming from Rockets.
Where would you get that source from? Because you know Russ ain't telling no damn reporter that.
No, he not
like that. So
right.
That's coming from
and
the
team.
team.
That's his homie too.
100%. Definitely coming from the team. They ain't coming from James Harden camp.
Hell no.
The only thing coming from James Harden camp is probably the team list, the teams that he willing to take. That's the only thing coming from his camp.
Man, it's just me with the James Harden situation. You know, it's like a relationship. Like, you know, you can stay in it, but let's just go ahead and see what's, you know what I'm saying, can we do a little better? Like, let's try to be a little happier.
Nope.
Like,
she want to leave.
Hey, I think James Harden has hit plateau. I think he's hit his peak. Like, this is high as he's gonna go, honestly. I don't think he's gonna get any better. I think that he had
I think he about the line.
I think he had enough talent to do what he needs to do. It's really about James Harden performing in the brightest stages, in the biggest lights. It's really all about him. If he showed up in those pivotal games, in those pivotal moments, we would have no problem. He wouldn't even have to leave. He has got the best of anything that he could have possibly wanted. So anywhere he goes, it's not going to be in a better situation. It's just going to be like, yeah, you still that nigga scoring.
Cap, I'm calling cap on that.
Fans.
We talking about James Harden declining like this boy Slash or something.
I didn't decline. I said he hit his
peak.
No, he can't get better than this. We know that.
Like, you ain't no better than you gonna be right now. Especially not what you can do on the floor. It's gonna be more about, again, up here.
He come back next season and he averaged 30, 11. And he playing better. That's what I mean. Okay, all right. That's weird. All right. I'm saying because I didn't see the playmaker from him that I've seen in the recent years. So I'm saying, like, are y'all saying he can't go back to that, or he's just permanently because people talk
going backwards. Is what I'm saying.
I don't think that's going backwards though. You think playmaker James Harden is going backwards?
Playmaker.
It's just a different variation of the same guy.
What was playmaker James Harden at? How did he finish? How did those seasons end for him?
Same way though. I mean, is picking which style worked best then shit. Am I gonna primarily score?
Don't go backwards.
I mean, shit, the future didn't work, so what the fuck?
The future didn't work.
Hey, the best hope James Harden got is he get number one on his team, like a Durant or a LeBron. But, you know, that's the best bet he got to win the championship. I'm sorry. Unless he shows up.
Unless Philly can get him and keep Ben Simmons.
I don't know.
And Embiid.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm just saying.
And Embiid. Let me tell you something.
Tobias gonna have to come out to start the season on a tear for that to happen.
Daryl Morey could pull some shit off like that.
That'd be your pick, Huntley.
I just don't know that ain't.
Oh my god!
What they offering? This gonna be the package. It's gonna be Tobias Harris. What's gonna have to be Tobias Harris, Matisse Thybulle.
Scrap the team.
You could scrap how many first round picks? I mean, however many you got? About 3 swaps.
Everything.
three first rounders, 3 seconds. Just throw them in
there.
there.
Everything, and I'm gonna go in the G League and pick up some players because
that's enough, Huntley.
I mean, if you're gonna, I'm gonna keep saying, if you was gonna do that, why not take the Brooklyn offer?
Bro, you think Karis LeVert and Jared Allen them worth a lot? They not.
No. I'm saying Karis LeVert, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jared Allen, and then the picks. Like if you gonna take somebody who is gonna be like a third option, probably is their best output. That's Karis LeVert. Tobias Harris,
the best player right now.
And then you take a bunch of picks. It's the same deal. It's the same deal.
Tobias Harris is better than Karis LeVert.
Yeah, he's the better player.
Not by enough for it. You getting Spencer Dinwiddie. You getting Spencer Dinwiddie, who's better than Matisse Thybulle. You getting Jared Allen, who's better than Matisse Thybulle. The same stuff.
I don't know Spencer Dinwiddie better than Matisse Thybulle. I don't know that.
I disagree.
Next topic, man.
Coach of the year. No,
speaking of a team that had a recent coaching change, and also it's been in the headlines, the Clippers. I just want to hit on this quick thing. They had the recent allegations of them basically cheating. A man named Johnny Wilkes is suing the organization because he claims that the Clippers said they would pay him $2.5 million for helping to get Kawhi. The smoking gun that the man says, Johnny Wilkes, is that a voicemail was left by Jerry West, Clippers executive, saying that the Lakers were a shit show, quote unquote, and that thank you for your service in trying to help to recruit Kawhi. And the Clippers have said that obviously this is fabricated. There are a ton of inaccuracies, and that what is being said is not true. What specifically isn't true? Who knows? But this is an oral agreement between a man named Johnny Wilkes and the Clippers to help get Kawhi. What are there any? Do we feel strongly about this? Do we think the league is capping? Do we think that this is good?
This is all I have to say on this topic. Life is very funny sometimes, man. Because karma just got a way of just coming around for people, even when you least expect it, honestly. Because when they got Kawhi, they got PG, they had Pat Bev and Lou Will talking crazy at the Summer League.
Right.
It was their time.
And then Kawhi don't even live in the team city. And then Paul George think he Michael Jordan. It's just too much cap from that team. They need to be quiet this season. They need to shut up because they cheated to get Kawhi. I believe that they cheated to get Kawhi. It was because it was such a foregone conclusion before free agency started that he was going to the Clippers. And then they had made up that little fake ass rumor about him coming to the Lakers. But it was a foregone conclusion that he was going to the Clippers. So it had to be some type of conspiracy because why the hell would anybody want to come to the Clippers?
You want to be in?
Want to be in LA?
But karma, man, karma's a strong thing. That's all I say about that.
Facts.
Well said. Well said.
Man.
Yeah, I don't want to spend too much long. I don't want to spend too much long on it.
I ain't got too much. I ain't got too much for the Clippers, man. They let this man live in a whole nother. You feel me? From the practice, he don't have to come to meetings. He can come late to practice. He can down there play when he want to play. Paul George is trash. They done talked about my man Doc in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? So fuck the Clippers, man. I mean, I'm good on them, Jay.
Yep.
You don't want nothing to do with them.
If they did cheat, I can care less. I mean, shoot. They
didn't work.
Right.
I think tampering has been around for a while. It was just something that you don't ask and you don't tell. I think that's the only thing it is.
No, for real.
All right. I think we had enough time in between a little time to vent. So I want to get back into some predictions for how we feeling about the year coming up. One area I want to talk about is the rookies coming in, rookie of the year. Preseason coming out, had a chance to look at a lot of these young guys. And obviously from what we heard before the season, I tell you right, a few guys who caught my eye for different reasons. Cole Anthony from Orlando. I'm going to shout them out again. Pat Williams.
Slide, bro. Slide to
Patrick Williams. I like, quick segue. I like Orlando because they got Markelle Fultz. He an underdog. I like underdogs. Also got some other players I like. Vooch, Aaron Gordon. They are odd assembly of teams. But I like some of the players on that team, so I keep track of them. Anyways, Patrick Williams, the Bulls pick, who we slammed, might like him. Yeah. Denny Avdia, Killian Hayes, and the man who I think going to be Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball, has thoroughly impressed me for one reason, two reasons. It's all the same thing. He has an amazing feel for the game, is what I expected him to have, but also what was impressed me more than anything, and the reason why I think it's almost a guarantee that he's going to be Rookie of the Year, is in high school when he was in the league that LeVar created, I think the JBA, when he was in Australia, there was a bit of an erraticness to his game. Like he made those what the fuck decisions all the time. I've watched the game. I ain't seen him make one of those. Maybe something where he do something flashy or it don't work, but I ain't never seen him make a decision where it was like what are you thinking about? And I think the fact that he basically took that out of his game and his feel is so strong offensively and defensively, which is also a bit of a shock. I think it's a shoe-in for him to run Rookie of the Year. I love his game. I love the way he play. I didn't expect to like him as much as I do, but I've really come away impressed with LaMelo.
I'll go. I think it's definitely LaMelo too. I think the media has, I don't want to say hype because that's a little, you know what I'm saying, has a negative connotation to it, but he already has that. I mean, he created a steam for himself. Everybody loves Melo. He has a lot of followers on Instagram, social media. Dwayne Wade already put a buzz in everybody's ear. Look out for LaMelo. So it's like, even if anybody else like plays well, even might have better. I think since the media is pushing him to be Rookie of the Year, and he might even deserve it. I'm not gonna cap like I said. I'm not trying to hype him.
I hear you, Will.
Yeah. But like I think it is a shoe-in, like you said, for Melo to be in there. Do I think that he is going to be a superstar? Not really. I follow him for like I even watched a show on Facebook. What's it called? Like
Ball in the Family.
Yeah, I kept up with that. But I see
that long nights at work.
A better version of Lonzo, because he's not a prolific scorer. I don't think he will be in the NBA. I think he is like in these other leagues in high school. That's cool, but the NBA is a different story. When people are gonna lock down on you, you be the focal point. I think he can run the floor great. I think he has great vision. He's skilled, but I don't see that hunger or that drive in him. I see that I'm a rich kid. I got all the fans, all the followers. I pretty much got what I need. I'm just here to keep the shine up. Yeah. I don't see that dog in him.
Okay.
So
I feel that.
Like
I don't know if I feel that last part, but I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, like I understand. But I'm gonna take James Wiseman.
He stole it.
Looking forward to seeing him on Tuesday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think he's probably gonna average like 14, 15, and 8. It's not gonna be no crazy numbers, but I think LaMelo is definitely my favorite, rookie. He's probably gonna be the best rookie. But I don't know if he's gonna get the chance that he's supposed to on this team, because you got Terry Rozier and then you got Devontae Graham, two people who think they better than they really are. So the team's not going to go that far. So and then you got another person, Gordon Hayward, another person who think somebody that they not.
No, and that's the ultimate one.
I don't know if Gordon think he's somebody he not. I think Gordon has let other people think he's somebody he not. He like, oh, you think I'm like that? Cool.
Want to give me 40 bills?
Bet.
All right.
Nah, but yeah,
I'm gonna do what I do.
I'm gonna take Wiseman off the just belief that most of these rookies about to come in rusty, but Wiseman about to be in the paint, and he not about to have to do much besides lobs, rebound, and play some defense.
Mm-hmm. You gonna get space too with Steph out there shooting like he been shooting in preseason.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. I don't think it's gonna be Wiseman, because you have other stars around him that's gonna shine harder than he is, and centers don't really get looked at like that.
You're right, but if you get a highlight game,
you get true, but you get the flashy point guard. It's the league is run by guards, so.
Is that fair? We can talk about that another time. I want to know if I'm gonna ask y'all this at another time, whether or not centers are undervalued or not. I feel like they might be. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
Rudy Gobert has got $200 million. No, they not.
Utah tweaking. Utah tweaking. I'm gonna keep look, whatever. Who next?
What's on, Jim?
I think so.
I got LaMelo as well, but I'm gonna go ahead and say what Reg and Will the Thrill was saying. Start off what Will was saying. I feel like this rookie of the year was already built up from like what he been doing, dude. Keep it in the balling family, and it's probably going on ESPN saying he gonna be great and stuff like that. So us seeing him though, just not being trash, it's like us like, oh yeah, rookie of the year. And some of these rookie nuns in the preseason have been tough, bro. And we don't even talk about them though, because like y'all say, he got they're more followers on Instagram than all the rookies that came in combined. So that matters, for award. So he good. Like what he been showing is really tough, bro. Like the passes that he been throwing is really tough. But there was some guys that was getting 25 and 21 and 5, and we like don't even see him because it's the marketing thing. And his father was a great marketer to put his son in this position to, get this much, clout, if I can say that. But
great dad.
He's great dad. Everybody was saying he's crazy, but he got his son the rookie of the year in January. December. So.
Go.
Hey, more power to him, man. But I definitely got LaMelo.
I ain't really gonna be long-winded on this one. I'm gonna keep it kind of short and sweet.
Every time though, and you always be long-winded.
At least I always keep it sweet rather than you feel me short.
And you call me the pastor, but whatever.
Anyways, I'm gonna echo what y'all. I'm gonna echo basically what everybody was saying. My two favorites is Wiseman and Melo. I got Melo first just because I feel like he got like it's set up for him. He got the media. You got the skill. You're a rookie. Do what you got to do. But I feel like Wiseman he don't have the media, but he's going to have more of a time to shine. So you're going to see him. You're going to see him more. You're going to be more so in the light. So I don't know if I
got a ton of national televised games, like you said.
Exactly. If I have to pick one, I'll pick Wiseman, but I can see Melo winning. My dark horse, though, I got Bo. I feel like Bo. I don't know.
Oh yeah, he is counted as a rookie.
I don't know what. I just don't know what kind of time he gonna get.
I don't think he gonna win, but
I don't know what kind of time he getting. I don't know what kind of time he gonna get. Like I don't know if they're gonna have him at the 4 or something like that.
Nah,
you said what?
You're not gonna
yeah,
get
that's what I'm saying. I don't know if he's gonna get that much time. So that's a dog or though if he get ticked. You said what?
Just like LaMelo.
Oh, that's why I said Wiseman.
Yeah.
I said Wiseman, but my dark horse is Melo and Bobo. But my Wiseman's mine. He gonna it's set up for him.
Okay. I'm with that.
All right. Next, coach of the year. What we feeling about that? I think it's probably be a quick one.
I'm gonna take Terry Stotts from Portland.
Woo! I've been nervous with what I've seen in preseason, but if they hooping, preseason though.
It's gonna be on Dame. It's gonna be on Dame. But I think they're gonna finish either second or third in the West, and that's gonna shoot him up there into that talk, into that conversation. Yeah, I got Terry Stotts.
Good pick.
That's a good pick.
I got Steve. I don't even, and the thing is, I don't want to pick Steve Nash.
I knew it. I was thinking about it too.
I don't look. So I'm gonna say this. I don't want to, but it's kind of the same thing like LaMelo Ball. Like
that's
he had.
Tough, Will.
Listen, bro. I understand. So the Nets are gonna be good. They're gonna be great, actually, and then he gonna get so much clout off of. I would love to see how much impact Steve Nash is gonna have. I would love to see how much Steve impact is gonna have. But just because they're gonna have that winning record, they're gonna be in the spotlight. Everybody's gonna be talking about KD returning, Kyrie returning, just because I think he's gonna get it. Yeah, and everybody loves Steve Nash. He's a likable person, so because really,
I don't know how he was going with that, but you made sense out of it.
I don't think he's such a likable person. I don't really think he's them MVPs. Sorry, but I'm a fan of Steve Nash, but the media loves him. Everybody loves him. He's gonna get hella coverage because of KD and Kyrie. So the spotlight's gonna be on him.
I like that. Who else went? Whatever.
Go, nigga.
It's me and you, Joe. It's me and you next, Joe.
Man, I got air expulsion. If they get like top 3 seed, I feel like they like the dark horse of the East, even though we all know they're a good team. But if they get that second or third seed, that's gonna be like, oh, whoa. Even if with the roster they got, and even if what we're saying come true, second or third seed in that East, that would be like a real shock. So I'm right. I'm kind of pushing, but that first seed, I really don't see that. But if they get that second or third, they be on that TV, everybody hooping. They bring that little culture back out with everybody playing hard on defense, everybody playing hard and whatever. Everybody see that. I say East Coast.
Mine, I'm gonna go to a team that been talked about a lot this offseason. We ain't gave him a lot of shine today though. The Phoenix Suns with Monty Williams. I'm gonna say I think that it's gonna be similar to what went down last year with OKC in terms of them being a team. I wouldn't say it's the exact thing because people thought OKC was gonna be trash, but with them being the spotlight, Devin Booker gonna shine in the nationally televised game. Chris Paul gonna do what he do. They're gonna be a competitive, dangerous team. So I think with them playing well, they're gonna have enough media spotlight. They're gonna have enough winning games. They're gonna have enough highlights. I'm gonna say Monty Williams is going. I think he's gonna be I think he might be the darling of the coaching circuit this year.
I wrote it down, so motherfuckers can't say cap. But I got old Nash. You see that? I got old.
Hey, Lee, real quick, you be putting it up to the camera. We don't see that shit, brother.
Oh, my fault. My bad.
I was gonna say I ain't seen it one time.
Oh shit. Well, my coach. Well, first I got Nash. I ain't gonna cap. It's giving me real. Give me real Steve Kerr vibes. I ain't gonna lie, even been getting them mixed up, saying Steve Kerr instead of Steve Nash. Like the team just going. I feel like the team gonna be. I feel like the team gonna be amazing, and he gonna get a lot of credit for them being great. And he ain't really gonna have to do too much. He gonna be sitting there looking cool, shooting around with Kyrie in the, you feel me, in the practices. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's our bond, and I'm keeping him from going crazy. Y'all don't understand. It's all the nah. I can see him getting it, man. It's just set up for him. So. I can see him, and just because he managed, because I can feel like they're gonna say he managed the egos and all that. So whatever. I can see Steve Nash getting it, and then Monty Williams my second.
All right. Nice. Okay. Next, last award we gonna do MVP. Save the best for last, baby. How we feeling? I'm gonna start off with the guys. Will the Thrill. What you feeling, big dog?
I don't want to pick this because it's kind of weird because I think that the league is gonna have Giannis fatigue because he won defensive player and MVP last year, but it's probably gonna be Giannis. Honestly,
3 times in a row.
It really should be LeBron James every year. We all know this. But it's probably gonna go to Giannis. He gonna put up the numbers like he always does, barring injury. And you can't stop it. It's like he's putting up blocks, points, rebounds, assists, a little bit, steals. He's just like he's an overall guy. So especially since it is a regular season award. So I'll go Giannis again. Because if post sorry.
What you got, Joe?
I'm glad you asked me so I can go ahead and get this out of the way because it's killing me inside to say this. But this barring on this team being a top, I want to say 2, but that could be just a hate in my heart. So I'm going to say top 3 seed. And if this guy continue to play basketball well, woo! I'm gonna say Dame on the cusp of if he hoops and his team is well. Man, this is killing me. It's literally killing me to say this. But if he put up the duns and his team come around top 3, top 2 seed in the West, and he's clearly the best player on that team. Everybody love Dame.
Yeah, sir. Talk about it, Joe.
Dame might get it, man. Whatever.
I don't rock with that. Honestly, if it's not between like Giannis or Harden or somebody that's doing something absolutely crazy, which we haven't seen, it's gonna be LeBron. It's too many LeBron.
Dame time. Shorty, what we talking about?
I'll go next since they're getting it wrong. I'll just clean
it. They getting it wrong.
It's only one correct answer, and the correct answer is Luka Doncic. What the hell are we talking about?
Took my pick. My guy.
He's going to average 30, 10, and 10 again, and he's going to get the respect that he deserves. He's going to be the third person in NBA history to average a triple-double. And the Mavs are going to finish top 5 seed in the West. It's Luka.
Great answer. League?
Hey, look, I like Luka. I definitely feel that pick. And I wouldn't be mad to see it happen. He honestly is like my second. Like, that's my, all right, if this don't happen, then this gotta happen. Like, I'm cutting my arm off if it don't happen type shit. So, say this. My number one. Huh?
No, you got it. You got it.
You got it.
Okay.
What did you say?
You didn't say nothing.
Well, I know I ain't gonna lie. I think MVP, and it actually might be a long shot. I got Kevin Durant.
Oh,
I'm a roll with the Durantula. I feel like that man is gonna be. I feel like that man. That man gonna be.
Let's go ahead and wrap it up.
That man gonna be unguardable. Katie didn't lose. I'm sorry, guys. I said Durantula. I'm sorry. Is that crazy?
That's insane.
Shout out to KD. He gonna play well this year, but
they call Jesus
say no.
insane too.
You just
say
compare
hard no.
Wait. Before we get off here, you just compare yourself to Jesus Christ.
I just said they called him crazy. What you mean?
Hey, but he called me the pastor, but whatever.
My quick was Luka. I got as my favorite to win MVP. Love everything you said, Reg. Definitely got Luka. Jim, dark horse. Dang, love what you said. Another dark horse. I'm gonna give y'all.
I don't like what I said. Actually,
I said I love it. I love it. You don't gotta love it. I got you, baby.
I like it. No hate.
The other dark horse. I think if everything break right, it's the same reason why we was down on him earlier today. Joel Embiid, I think, is a dark horse for MVP because if they have a year where they are a top 2 seed, if they are a top 2 seed, if they are a top 2 seed, and Joel Embiid is putting up the numbers or better that he did 2 years ago, they a top 2 seed in the East. They over there killing everybody. Everybody been waiting to get on the Sixers bandwagon. That's why they was on it last year. They come out there hooping. They're gonna be on national TV. Joel Embiid averaging 30 and 12.
Hey,
dark horse.
Also, I'm cleaning my glasses so I can see what you see in Joel Embiid.
Alfredo, you got to remember the Doc Rivers they coach, so they're not getting far.
Hey, look, like you said, Reg, regular season award. I got you. I got something for that.
Has Doc Rivers ever coached the MVP?
No,
it's DPOY.
Thanks.
I think his son got a couple times in Florida in high school. I don't know what he coaching then.
Stupid.
Hey, Will, I think Austin got it in Florida a couple times.
All right, man. Unless y'all got any hot takes or predictions, I think we good for the day.
I got Rob Pelinka Zach of the year, but yeah, that's about it.
Come on.
Malik, how's that an effing hot take?
That is not a hot take.
I ain't say it was a hot take. We talking about hot
please
takes?
leave a comment.
I said hot takes or
We
predictions.
do it. I thought you said like any last remarks. I was going to
No.
We ain't do that shit.
Leak, matter of fact, Leak, you good, baby. You good.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Hey, Leak, that's 4 weeks in a row, baby.
Y'all just suck.
Oh, before we leave, hey, shout out Flea Court and shout out B. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
it is.
Family. Keep it in the family.
Yes, sir.
Next week.